think we're looking good. About to head into this dungeon here. I was just doing a side quest. You know, the run around and play hot cold one.
Ah, you beat me.
Heh. Barely.
I was trying to see which way was faster.
Aha.
Like, did you really find the bloom already? I was like, I cheated.
No, don't worry about it.
I've never seen such a talented familiar.
It's called teamwork.
Did he say the same thing for you?
Yeah.
So it's not just because I did it so fast.
Yeah. Apparently. It's because we're not a familiar. We're actually gaming the system. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and queue us up. Oh, I'm gonna switch to the proper class and queue us up. Once you also switch to the proper class.
Alright.
And I need to check my inventory because I should have gotten something from the 85 dungeon, but I don't know where it went, so I'll do that once we're queued.
Oh.
Did I almost put us in leveling? Don't worry about it.
Well, we do want to run into those at some point, but not on our...
Oh. Yeah. That was fast. This is going to be an interesting dungeon. At some point, I'm definitely going to run it with trusts. Just to run it with trusts.
Fair enough. Get to hear all the little comments they make.
Yes.
The planters are not aligned. They're all cockeyed.
Good.
Really? You monster.
I think it's because something went wrong, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, this music is lit as fuck.
Please, turn back, else I might be forced
To what? Oh, we can't jump over. It's a nice try, though. Ooh, a guide. I'm gonna look at it. No one can stop me. Interesting. Looks like someone else is new and not know anything about it. Which is good, because that's where I'm at too.
Cool.
Wouldn't notice that, fortunately. Leon. Oh, a summoner. I just saw that attack.
Oh hey, I figured out which way to go.
Wait, how did you know it? Just get lucky. Oh, we're all new. Excellent. That's actually fantastic.
I knew because I looked at my map.
Ah, smart.
I do that a lot. I'm a tank.
Oh, you're smart. Sounds like the other person also wants to, like, explore everything, which is fantastic. I know how
Cool.
it is.
I'm on.
Yeah, I saw them stop and read it. I was like, oh good, they're not going to be mad when I stop to read everything. Terrestria Artifice. That's so wild. I love this.
Let's go on a trip.
Yeah!
Oh, no more enemies here.
There may fall. Oh yeah. Healer seems to be doing fine, which is fantastic. Just come over here. So combo potency is 150, and then this one is 130. So it just ups up a little. Just making sure I'm not using Life Surge on the wrong part of the combo. Ooh, big scary dude. It's very werewolfy. Uh-huh. I just called it Baby Byakko. What are the cat daddies right? Angry for Sona. That's a lot of stairs.
Yes.
That sounds like a tank buster.
Didn't feel like one.
Yeah. Frost, bite, and seek. Oh, this music is great. Oh, come back.
I just hit my thing.
I'm literally- oh, there's tracks. Aha! Oh my god, I didn't get to use- I didn't get to use Stardiver, that was so fucking bad.
I didn't get to do any others, but I did get comfortable.
Real jelly.
I lost like over half of my stuff.
I lost my big one. I'm sad. It's so weird at making that noise now. Oh, there's more tracks now. I think it's this one. The other tracks don't go away.
That's what I thought at first, but that wasn't the case.
Oh,
I was off.
he just walked longer.
I was just walking. Because I think he ended up in the same one as before.
I could be wrong, yeah.
So I was a little confused because I thought the tracks from before were still showing, but
I thought they were too. Yeah, it's all good.
That doesn't seem to be the case from what I saw.
Oh, we're gonna have double? Oh.
Yep, I did it. I did it early because I thought.
Good call.
I was like, I bet he's going into the thing, so I still had 2 more hits of Holy Spirit, and I skipped him and went right to Confiteor.
It was a good call. Nice. Good and smooth.
I like that sword he has.
Chunky boy. Ooh, this is probably better than what I have. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Sabatons at aiming. Have you rolled on the Sabatons?
I just now did.
What'd you get?
I don't remember. You want me to look?
I was gonna ask if you want me to pass on them so that you can maybe get them for Bard.
I got a 25. It's okay.
Oh. Well. Those are some interesting boys.
Stay away.
I had to look at the map, but...
There's a thing to read?
Ooh, there's a ring. Those are probably better for you. Wait, is there a thing?
No, it's just asking.
I didn't see
that's
them.
a ending. Oops.
Yeah, that'll probably be an improvement for you.
I didn't hit need.
You gotta... Okay, you gotta get back in the habit of hitting need at this point. Because you
I didn't see it
genuinely
was
do.
for ending.
Well, you could see that the buttons lit up.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm helping. There's a bit of journal over there. We'll check it out after this, I guess. If that's cool.
Yeah.
You're cool.
That's why I need the heat on so high all the time.
It's true. Bipedal wolf. Throat isn't designed for speech. Yeah. Kind of a shame to make
Wait,
something...
a man like bipedal wolf?
Yeah.
Huh?
We've met those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I actually love that.
What did the first one say? I kind of didn't really
I
like
took
it.
screenshots. It was just talking generally about, like, you can test out your creations in various different extreme habitats. Oh, good.
So all the creatures we have on the Earth, pretty much, it seems like these guys just like concocted in their little laboratory.
It seems like it, which makes me wonder what the star was like before that, and makes me wonder, did they come here from somewhere else? Like, I'm seriously, I was wondering this before the X-Pack, but it's not ruled out to me yet. Three-headed, cool. I should probably just use the LB, shouldn't I?
Sure.
I'm still in the mood of having to, like, do things properly before I hit LB. Okay, now it just hates me.
Do things properly before you hit.
I used to have to be at a... It used to be LB would interrupt my combo. What's he doing?
Ah.
Pyrrhic Breath. That looks like the middle one? Ah, that's a cleave in front of him. Laden Lord draws an ether. Okay.
Besides,
Yeah, I think you're right. Or maybe an arc behind. Oh, arc to the side. Oh, I barely moved in time. Was there a safe space in the middle? I couldn't remember.
no.
Okay. So we just gotta hope that always goes in the same order? Oh, now he's doing two at a time. I got lucky that time. Alright, so the two side ones are going. Oh, and there's a stack. Oh!
I tried to get there.
Yeah.
I got to where I thought he was, and then I stopped, and then he moved. So I either misjudged it or.
So yeah, this is safe in front. It's actually safe in front when it's the side ones.
Yes, so it's thirds. The one goes to the
Yeah,
front. The others
that's
go
what
to
I
the
was
other
realizing.
third.
Sorry. But that gives us a good place to stack, either front or behind, basically. Or if it does two, to one side or the other. This side. Yeah. Okay, starting to figure it out. It's trying to intimidate you. Nice. Remember, if it's fending, you probably need it. Like that choker. You better roll need on that fending thing because I rolled a 99 greed.
Wait, what?
The fending necklace? Did you
Sex-
roll need? Okay, good.
I only screw up so many times. I eventually get it right.
Oh, sorry, I only just noticed this sludge, but yes, thank you.
Huh?
I was talking to stream, not you. That's why I didn't hit my button. My friend popped in to say hi, and I only just noticed because I was like fighting the boss.
The whole world doesn't revolve around me.
Shocking, I know. Oh, I walked too far and made friends.
look, they have a tank throne.
Hey. Stymphalida. These are the Stymphalian birds. From, I want to say Greek legend? Kind of nasty, murdery birds, but their feathers were like made of metal.
Say.
So, shut up. But their feathers were like made of metal, so you could kind of use them for stuff. Oh, we got yeeted. Oh, there's a bunch of things. A bracelet offending, nice. Good, we're gonna get you some good gear.
Yes, we are.
You need it. I mean, what? Why did I get it?
Because I fucked up and hit the wrong thing.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
If you'd said something, I'd have passed. Oh wow, you can see this. And why would they be expunged from existence? Tell me that. Like, why is he worried about this? Ugh, to kick his butt, but with love. Didn't see it, sorry.
These tank thrones are cool.
The what?
The tank thrones are cool.
Thrones? Oh, there's a thing to read here, too. May want to do that before we leave. Hey, these look familiar! These are motherfucking yoles!
Different color.
Yeah, they're- no, the ones we see out on the map are this color. The ones we find in the dungeon is blue, but the ones on the map are this pinkish. So Elo became Yol.
All these things were thought up in a lab. None of them are natural.
Well, I mean, if they are in nature,
Can you imagine what the world would be like if these people were different?
if what, these people were what?
Different.
What do you mean by that?
Like
I
if
don't
they all
understand.
fought each other and they didn't, like, you know, create all this.
Oh, it'd be super empty and lame, yeah. That's true. Flying life forms, an introduction. Oh. Daniel came up with the idea to use magnetic fields. That's so cool. There's an earring for you as well.
That was the previous Fan Daniel, not your Fan Daniel.
Oh, it was? I read really fast,
Wait,
so...
yeah. Well, no, yeah, it's the previous one.
It was? Okay.
Because at this point, he's not Fan Daniel.
Okay.
And the previous
The
Fan
incumbent.
Daniel was the chief of the
So
thing.
yeah,
before.
you're right. Still cool, though. Don't
I mean,
forget
he
that's
was
your
his
earring.
buddy, he was his mentor.
Yeah. Wow, we done gone high. Oh, it's friend. Man, I'm gonna have to spend a while afterwards and just look at the "we are up in space, damn it" thing.
Oh, Harvey.
Cute. What are the odds of meeting you here?
Pretty high, actually.
Comes.
Hi, we are indeed pretty. Hi.
I have no wish to fight, but this time I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
I guess some things never change, do they, baby?
None of that changed. a lot of birds.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Dust and flame, gather to
Tis
me.
Megistos. The Celestial Sphere is what it's called? Wow. I only just noticed that.
Unleash your power.
What's this do? Oh, mirrors. Ow. That was bad.
Maybe try not to get hit by them.
Shut up! Oh, that looks like it cleaves. He's fucking casting Meteor! Don't do that, baby. That hurts people. Alright, so the shiny ones are gonna disappear. We need to stand behind the non-shiny one. And then on this side of it. Over here first. Good luck. So there's two different ones. You just have to go stand on the side, like, so you're protected from the ones that appear first. I've seen that in, like, Savage. We should not share these. Oh, and then we should get out of them. Got it. Interrupt. Interrupt it, interrupt it!
Don't know if I was able to or not.
I couldn't tell. I don't have interrupt, so I can't help. You're the only one that can.
Did it interrupt?
I have no idea. No, he's got... he's got 5 seconds of damage up. Quadruple? Interesting.
Well, I'll just give him 5 seconds of damage down.
Hermetica. Alright, what are we doing? So those blow first, then these. I think I ran out too fast. Oh my god, I ticked it. I'm gonna hit by this one though. I fucked up. I can see what I gotta do, but I could not execute it.
With a little practice, you'd get there.
I mean, not the first time. Oh, ow.
50% health, I can get. Should I kill myself?
Yeah, 50% health is gonna take a long time.
Here's my foe.
Hey, sir, I love you, but kill yourself.
I am.
You have too much health.
You know what? That's not a bad thing.
No, I'm just jealous.
They're not angled. They're straight on. You just it's a weird angle.
Well, seeing the angle correctly is hard, I think.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Once I see it a few times and stop panicking, I'll be able to understand it well, but just it wasn't there yet.
You just look at which way they're facing and it goes straight out.
No,
from
I
the
mean the
left.
ordering with the 4 of them.
Oh,
There was
yeah,
a way to
so
run,
1,
and I just didn't get it.
3, and then 4, and you just follow around. I didn't do it right.
I love how pretty this floor is. Like, they could have just made boring-ass normal floors, but they made everything beautiful. Like, that speaks a lot to a people, I think. Spinning.
Look at our world. We could make everything beautiful, but we save money by making it boring.
Uh-huh. I mean, sometimes it's worth money to make it beautiful, but not enough. Not enough for me.
Only when it's for the rich people. For everyone else, we get boring ass stupid crap.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so many things in our world could be beautiful that are just drab or ugly.
Alright, someone's AFK for just a moment, in case you hadn't noticed it.
Okay. We're at the last guy, just hold it in. Oops, I did not mean to hit that.
Don't worry, nobody saw.
It's the one next to my push to talk button and I clicked it.
I mean, it'll come back, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, right now I cannot use up all my MP. Some skill I'm gonna get apparently is gonna burn a bunch of it, but it used to be when I go through my combo and use all my MP, my combo length didn't change, so I can't add more onto it, but it doesn't use up all my MP anymore.
Sir, stop!
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
He was back.
No, Pup also went to pee. You didn't read what it said.
Gather to me.
That's your healer.
Ancient brand, unleash your power. Darting wind, pierce my foe.
He must be back.
Yeah, they probably haven't had a chance to say so because they're like, oh shit, fight.
Yeah, sorry I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what are you doing?
I
That
didn't
shit
see
happens.
it.
Have you considered using your eyeballs? I'm just giving you shit. It happens. It's not a big deal. It's a little funny. We have to hide behind. Alright, so first this side of this, and then the, we'll go this side, Sarah, over here. That one's gonna break. They don't want to be by this one. Over here. Stay behind it and then you get
I
protected.
didn't follow any of that. I thought we were supposed to go to the one that didn't have cracks.
Yeah, you went to the one that didn't have cracks, but you have to be on the far side from the first ones to appear.
Okay, I didn't follow.
Getting hit.
Ah, shit.
trying to.
healer.
You have the thing? Oh, should we just wipe it?
Let's try to heal. I'll try to heal you guys.
Alright.
It's
Congrats.
gonna
Oh, does Summoner have a raise? I don't remember. They used to. I'm worried they might have lost it. Oh, they still have it. They did it. They did it. We're okay.
Dreams of ether. Surge as one.
Yay!
I think... Yeah,
I'll
we're gonna
show you.
run this way. We're gonna run to where I'm facing. And then we're safe here. Oh no, they ran into the wall. Tragic.
We'll be alright.
No! Me and the healer keep following each other. Like, with everywhere I turned, they followed me. It was not their fault.
Usually
It wasn't
it's
my
you and me
fault.
doing that.
Yeah, I know. I thought I actually double checked to see if it was you because we were so in sync. It was wild. Cancel. You're fired. It's fine.
You must not have had him. Oh, I didn't have him targeted. How did I lose my targeting?
I have no idea.
I
Blame
hit the thing and wouldn't let.
blame Fandaniel.
Whatever. It's just.
I wonder if I should go ahead and use the LB. No, I'll just save it. Because this poor healer is having a hard time with very low mana. Not really their fault entirely. Not really at all. I guess we're
doing
gonna
a
go
little
middle. Unless he does a different pattern. But yeah, whenever you see that long cast that's stunnable, try and stun it. Alright, so this is the unwing. So we have to go on this side away from these, and then we'll move around the other side over here. And then we'll move around the other side, this side, to be away from those. Does it make sense?
I think so, but you all were on a different rock, unless I was seeing something different than you.
You were by the rock.
No, I wasn't. I was on an entirely different rock from you.
Well, did it have cracks through it?
No,
'Cause
the
I
one y'all
double-checked.
were on had cracks.
No. I mean, okay, maybe it's different per person? Question mark?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Stun. Got it.
If I get there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, that did a little less damage. I think. I wasn't paying close attention, to be fair.
Dreams of ether.
Alright, it's gonna be run in a circle.
Quadruple. Quadruple.
Yeah, he's gonna do 4 pairs. So we'll start over here and run around this way. This fight is like raid experience the fight. Like, I recognized how those mirror things were gonna work immediately based on raid stuff, even if I also fucked it up. Oh, I'm sad. Don't worry, baby, I'll finish you. Sarah's just like, shut up.
You're not jealous that he's trying to protect another woman?
No. Like, they have a bond. I'm not, like, I don't feel the need to, like, prevent him from having other bonds. It's, like, weird. I mean,
she's a little
young,
both for being called a woman and for having that type of jealousy.
Even on top of all that, even if he had a girlfriend, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. You got 2 hands, right? Like, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, well, bothers some people.
I believe, I mean, yeah, I understand that, but I believe that sharing is caring. That's what works for me.
I believe that the old-fashioned stickler of only one way to do things is not accurate. I agree.
I tend to agree.
Enhanced divine...
Enhanced what?
Enhanced divine veil.
Oh.
I gained a level.
Oh, a coat of fending. Ooh, and weapons for the sage. Nice.
Nice.
I have to look at your coat. Oh, it's it's recolors of the it's recolors of the ones that I had to get them all. I mean, I'm gonna have to get these all anyway, so you know, I gotta go see what they say. I didn't see what she said.
It's kind of good with the shield.
Merry chase he led us on. Hopefully, he's calmed down a little. Let us
look at my
leave
thing
the
with the
rest
shield.
himself. Nice. I need to figure out what I got and equip it.
I've been.
Oh, I got the coat, which you'll find looks very similar. Does it have the carved out heart? Yes, but it's a lot less obvious because of the coloration. Interesting.
Carved out heart? Mine has like claws ripping my heart out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's like Zodiac where he ripped his claws in and like opened it up.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, happy cutscene indeed. I'll fiddle my gear later. I want to see the cutscene. Apparently it's a ride.
This one is?
Well, yeah, my friend was telling me, it's like, even going up to the dungeon, it's like hard to stop, but it's going to be as hard to stop afterwards, and I was like, oh.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. I want to hear the rest of the port, because she said something about hate, which means they found something alive. That's how I read it.
In the name of the convocation, I hereby take Meteon into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Do you have to be so rude about it?
I mean, it's Emmett Sulk.
I know he's angry, but still.
Meteon, I am so sorry.
Why not listen to it?
I could have listened to your report in full.
Are yours broken?
Upon its meaning, and conveyed it to others.
Oh,
that
shit.
they might
I don't like where he's going with this.
Chosen course.
He doesn't have a dip in his nose. That's weird.
But I have failed.
Oh, goddamn.
And that wish will never be realized. However,
come on, don't be dumb, dude. He's gonna be dumb.
Become the province of others. I bid you tell me just one thing.
Fate again, huh?
Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
You can't find a reason to live outside yourself. If it doesn't come in from inside, you're out of luck. You have to create Your own path, your own life,
We
your own
conducted our
destiny.
search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records,
The spirits of the
communed
deceased.
with the
Interesting.
spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying,
Hmm.
welcomed
Ow.
their shadowed hearts into our own.
Maybe that was a bad idea. Hmm?
One race had striven to create a
Oh,
world
no.
bereft of animosity.
Oh no. I don't like that.
They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about
That's
societal
kind of how it
collapse.
happens.
One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that
That cloud around her looked familiar.
Yeah.
Aspiring to shatter
I don't
its
like
shackles,
it.
they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy.
Unfortunately, one of those things is life.
They found joy lost its savor in the
Yeah, it
absence
really
of
does.
sorrow, and
As much as
lost
it
their
sucks.
will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best.
Seeing some like vitriol.
That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which
Oh Jesus.
they learned the truth.
I don't like that.
That they would
It's
never
okay.
be free of fear and sorrow, anger
So?
and despair,
That's just life.
of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in
It's very, very
awaits
Necron.
salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will
I mean, they already know
It's
peace
also
and
very
serenity.
Ultima. This reminds me a lot of Ultima. Less, more intelligent and guided, but yeah.
The universe. And there in the dark of dead worlds hold sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our
Wow.
song may reach even this ether-shrouded star.
Unfortunate.
Sounds like maybe the reason we're the last bastion of hope is just because we had more ether than others.
Kind of seems that way, yeah.
We now offer to Etheris.
Which means there's a lot of shit that needs fixed.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
It's funny to hear him say that, considering how he treated the Sundered.
Yeah, well, usually those who are blind to things
It's-
are consistently blind to those things.
It's intended to show a like
Have you
difference.
lost your mind?
a how far he has
She
fallen
means to
slash
destroy us
gone.
all, yet you
Yeah.
still take her side?
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed. For a moment of us,
We have discarded those
I thought he was
creations
going
that
to
we
actually
deemed
strike her down. I thought he had a chance. How foolish of me. I mean, we do the
If
same when we breed animals.
ourselves are flawed,
No, you don't discard something that's flawed. You refine it. You improve
His
it.
logic is strong.
I mean, but when something's flawed, you don't throw it away. You improve it. You work on it. Now, if it's entirely unsavable, yes, but like, mankind isn't entirely unsalvageable.
His logic is strong, but he's going the wrong direction with it.
I do agree. I think he's seeing things in far too black and white.
Instead of us being destroyed, we should stop destroying the creatures.
Exactly. Let them live their lives out.
Let us settle this with a
Huh.
determination. In my authority as chief overseer
Oh,
of Elders,
I actually like that.
I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist.
Okay, this is pretty cute.
He can learn to value all life.
All
and
life,
retain
which
his will
I
to
don't
live,
blame him for being mad about that.
even should his end be justified.
See, this was kind of what I was thinking when he was like, well, will Heidelin's servants find a way to save us all? And I was just like, "Ugh, I don't want to test. I just wanted him to be angry at the world and destroy it.
As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness.
I want his rod. That looks so good.
Awaken!
Oh, clock?
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated.
Wait, what is going on?
He's gonna wipe their memories so they don't know, and then he's gonna test them to see if they're worthy of living.
I know, but like, there's so much you could do with this. You could make us believe we were sundered. Oh, he's just erasing what we remember.
He's just erasing what they just saw so they don't know.
The present. Erase the memories of all events. Replace with a vague
Of what? Of what?
I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality.
Oh, he's gonna be like, yes, I decided to do it. Smiley face, innocent.
and hit the days.
I have a feeling it's not gonna work on us, actually.
One's shared consciousness.
It's not gonna work on us. I don't think he has us in chains, though.
He
Her
does.
sisters could not sustain
But
existence.
we're weird. And also we're the main character. Shrugs.
Dissipated with a burst.
But we also don't always think to mention important things to people, like, oh, you didn't
Yeah.
ask, we didn't tell you.
Which
Yeah, for real.
erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Look at that halo he had.
Acknowledged.
They framed Kairos so it looked like a halo.
3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard.
I knew I
pressed
liked
to make it
Hypnodeus.
barren.
Hypnodeus is cool
Absolutely
Everything
fucking
you told
amazing.
us,
and cute.
And this explains why he doesn't remember. This explains why he doesn't remember.
Remember what?
Why he shouldn't invite us down to the bottom of the frickin' Tempest because we'll kick his ass. It's fucking brilliant.
Okay, that makes sense.
Brilliant. Actually
The edge of the
brilliant.
universe, where none can reach you.
And it explains why Fandaniel on the convocation wasn't like,
Won't you come with me?
sorry, wasn't like, oh no, I know all about this crisis. I know how to fix it. This explains it. They really did wrap this up quite nicely. Hot damn.
Nice.
I will remain.
And why he brought it back to be like, yo, the test got halted. We need to continue the test.
Silly
It
fool.
all makes sense.
Had you said yes,
Aww.
I would have granted you the gentlest end.
That's love. And I don't mean like romantic, don't get gross. There
No,
are many
that's
kinds of
like
love.
sweetness. I thought
Oh.
she might get out of it. I suspected because she
I don't- She
knew
seems to
something.
remember, and I actually really hate that, but you know what can I say?
Fly, Meteor!
A little smile. Are you gonna, Oh!
That is far
I wish I'd
enough,
caught that as a
guys.
screenshot.
can later.
I shall have to.
Argos, to me!
Will it be enough? Will you be able to stop the clock? Oh, she's chasing her
Going
down.
after her. You're not gonna catch
Probably
her.
smart. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's a million others of her out there.
Complete.
They don't think about that.
Execution of memory.
You only see the problem in front of your nose. What? Oh, there's another one. I was startled. Yeah. Nah, forgetting seems like fine.
No matter what,
You cannot forget.
Yeah, okay, so
For it
this
is
is what
the key to
happens here.
saving your future,
Got it.
your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with.
I mean, he's right.
Not yours.
I actually hate that he's right, but
He's
he's right.
pretty good.
Your own struggle awaits, and no one else can take your place.
In other words, we have to stop killing creatures. We can't
Hating
kill any more
special.
creatures now.
You
I mean,
must
I wish.
place with your memories intact.
Maybe that's why Fandaniel was
I
so
will
mad
see
about
what
us.
you do.
Oh.
Now then,
Yeah, I love how he was always like, I'm so useless. Well, I don't fucking think that's the case, buddy.
there you are.
I guess I'm not gonna get a lot of time to, like, study the arena. I'll just have to come back.
That's okay.
I love it. She's gonna be up here and she's gonna be like, "Wait, what am I doing?"
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
She may be outside of the reach of its bounds.
I mean, it was specified souls as far as I know. What's
Ah,
she doing?
she's trying to catch her.
It's getting close.
Yep.
It's almost Cinerity, but not quite. Almost like a Cineator Void Scent combo.
Why do you
dark
think
and
she
light.
would oppose the
Whoa!
14? Because
Turned
she
into a cute
remembers.
little bird.
They don't.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. So it's oh, she lodged like a thing. I'm guessing that's gonna be important later.
Yep.
You know, as annoying as it is having like non-advanceable text, at least we're like perfectly synced up, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I tried to start at the same time as you for that reason.
Nice.
Second process complete. One remaining to execution.
We're gonna execute them.
Wink.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside.
Oh,
When
cute.
I do, you must jump through.
He's a bard.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you
Uh-oh.
escape.
That green. What is that green? Wind. Ah. Don't falter. Oh no. I mean, what happens if our sent to the pastness is like gets yeeted or deleted?
Too brave by half.
Ah,
I like this guy.
I'm guessing that worked out.
Seems to. If I die here, would I go back to my time?
Oh! Someone knows how to put a hole in the.
Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
Sorry.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was over.
Over there?
Huh.
Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
That makes sense. He's a good distraction if nothing else.
Never
They can both see it.
but where it is now.
But he also knows he's good at like he's good at misdirection.
Began making their way towards nothing. 'Twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a
Yeah, that's.
confluence.
I remember when I was like, oh, but I thought you said you were useless.
A gambit.
Yeah, you know, it's still useful even if you don't have these superpower skills.
Hey, I wonder which incorrigible associate they're talking about.
Incorrigible associate. Though,
Think that's
in the
us?
case of certain present company, incorrigible
Is an
Oh, he's
understatement.
kind of cute though.
So is anyone getting their memories wiped?
beginning to suspect it's a requirement.
I feel like we're still gonna avoid it, but we'll see.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, it looks like no one's gonna get their mind wiped.
I have no idea. I mean, I don't think that works. Oh, goddamn it! The two of us get away with it, really. So that's how she escapes it.
I do not
Yep.
He's like, I still don't believe you.
suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still,
As do we all believe.
if it must be said,
Aww.
do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Aww.
I mean, he could easily flown through
It's-
that thing. He chose not to.
It's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, he could have whipped out his mount. That's true. It's a good thing that I'm not actually in the thing. doing stuff because I would have like intentionally knocked Vaynard off her mount.
Good thing Argos had already taken a fancy to us.
So it would seem.
Yeah, that would explain why she would oppose the 14. She's like, why would I go against their will? Well, she has information.
Well, yeah, and telling them that won't matter once they're tempered. And I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of time until they are. It happens quickly. Again, without warning, across the sea. Oh no, she fell down.
I'm fine. Just a little tired.
After she tried to chase down that angel.
Can it be true?
She made her dog do it.
That's true. She was chasing down a meteor anyway.
In the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
I mean, the odds are pretty good. The likelihood of two civilizations encountering each other is highly improbable, not because of the vast space, the vast distances of space, but because of the unfathomable depth of time. You will live and die. What is it? You will live and die within the beats of a dragon's heart or something.
And yet...
The moon wasn't to escape, it was to chase down Meteon.
Oh.
Though she is unimaginably...
The moon wasn't... She told it was for people to escape, but it was actually to go hunt down Meteon.
I feel like taking random civilians isn't the way to do it.
They're not gonna take random civilians, I don't think.
I mean, it's. I don't disagree. I'm just not sure how it's gonna work.
One which allows us
But will it allow you to follow the one, or will it allow you to follow them all?
She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe...
Damn, they really gonna rack this up in a few more levels? Holy shit.
And that may not be wrapping up all of this.
All is not lost. We remember.
They may wrap up the immediate threat and still leave loose ends.
I'll tell you what, this makes Emmett Selks like remember at the very end of the Dying Gasp, like extra hard hitting.
So long as we remember,
yeah.
Our fates remain ours to shape.
I don't think that's exactly how fate works, but sure.
I'd like to
know Hermes will become the new Fandaniel.
Situation at Cutisis Hyperborea, where they should still be.
So if they're really smart, we'll go talk to them and we'll behave like the thing that he said they will remember this. We'll behave as though that's what we remember, and he'll be like, "Oh, it got them anyway. Everything's fine."
Yeah.
I don't think we're that smart, but that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you?
Is it a friend or a familiar? Because like...
No.
Huh?
It's a mount.
But why don't you just tell it what to do and it does it?
Because she's more considerate to the creatures around than everyone else.
I mean, if I created something to perform a purpose and it didn't perform the purpose, I wouldn't be very happy with it.
If I created things, I would treat them like real things, and I would treat them with respect.
If I created them with intelligence, I'd do the same. If I didn't, I wouldn't.
Either way, I would do it. I don't care.
I mean, this is why I believe that we're so afraid of robot uprisings. It's not because, oh, robots are going to become smart. It's because when we make them smart on purpose, we will still treat them as slaves. And that's not cool. This is gonna be like the frogs. No one's gonna be, well, the one person who matters isn't gonna be fooled.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
unharmed. There is a gaping hole in my memories.
Totally
I can
unharmed.
scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Ugh.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteon, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted
Yeah,
the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well. I haven't the
Wonder if
slightest notion
Daniel
who this
sees it
other
as like,
companion might
"Rrr."
be, however.
Oh god, they don't even remember us at all.
Well, that individual...
Yeah, because our we've only known him for a couple days.
Yeah.
want of a better word.
From the moment of our arrival is when he started wiping it. Sad panda.
Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
I always thought it was Venat, not Vinar.
And no, it's Vena,
I must
like
ask
silent
Venar
T, like
about it
French.
when next we meet.
Clearly said Vinar.
Well, Vena. It's that's because they're British voice actors. If properly pronounced, it would be Vena. The T isn't pronounced. That's all that really
we
matters.
do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it.
I mean, that's still true.
Once you are fit to travel, you will return
Like
with us.
insanity, a desire to kill all of humanity.
There are no other
That's not exactly what he was doing. He was like, the test needs to proceed.
Also, I am here on business of the team. We've already had the conversation, like as not.
So they're not going to be like, no, you can't join us now because you're an idiot. You made a big mistake.
I mean, obviously, the thing he made was super effective.
Of course.
So, like, that's still worthy of recognition. Oops.
This Kairos.
Oh yeah, and
manipulates
not
memories through the emission of
not
etheric
holding
waves.
someone and ruin their life over a mistake is a good thing.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Etheric waves.
There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are
What?
restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld.
So they'll remember when they die.
This is the thing that they were talking about in Charlian, too. Remember, they were like, well, once we die, you know, the block will be gone. They're implying that Hades, who is currently in the underworld, remembers this all. And did remember it after he was stricken by us after the dying gasp. Might even be why he saved us, instead of helping Elidibus finish us. Actually.
Wait, Hades and the dying gasp?
Then perhaps
Okay,
our
so
time
when we
comes to
fought
return
Emmett
to
Sulk,
Star,
and he was like, I am
we shall
Hades, he
remember
who
these
shall
3
return,
days we have lost.
he who shall
Yeah.
free our dark brethren from their slumber. And then we fought him, and then we defeated him, and then we hit him with the Axe of Light. And then he went bye-bye, but I was like, he's not really God, I swear he's not. And then in the dying gasp, when we fought Elidibus as the Warrior of Light, he came back. He was the one who snapped us back from the rift where Elidibus had sent us, and we would have just died there, like, because there's no oxygen. And this
He
is...
remembered and then he saved us.
That seems to be what I'm... That's what I seem to be understanding here. That's the thing that makes the most sense.
It's not because he cares about us or anything. He just realizes we're the saviors of
I
humanity.
mean, you know,
Only
he
the
cares
knowledge.
about us. Canonically, we're his
He
friend,
hates us.
possibly more. Huh?
He hates us.
No, he's a
He always
tsundere.
saved us.
He's a tsundere, so he thinks it's... Like, he doesn't know how to express affection properly, and he acts all prickly. I can't stand the type, but you know how it is.
It's like the book I wrote with the one guys who are like, these cattle, we herd them along, and people are like, they're people, and they're like, nah, they're just, they have no souls.
I couldn't hear that very well. They're what souls?
It was like the book where I wrote where there was, you know, the defenders of the soulless trying to save people, but the other guys were like, what do you mean, these ain't people, they got no soul, they're just like cattle, like livestock.
Yeah.
Why do you give a shit about these? They're not even people.
But then once the revelation is made. Anyway, I like how Hythlodaeus in here is saying, perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost. Well, we fairly recently returned Hythlodaeus as well. Suspicious glance.
I doubt all of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to
Funny guy.
What are you cackling about?
Emmett Selk thinks nothing of interest occurred during these days.
He's like helping his arch enemy right now.
I don't know.
Let us rest, if only for a while.
Wait,
After all, you and
so
I
Hades doesn't remember this either? He wiped his own memory?
long way to go.
Fandaniel wiped Hades and Hythlodaeus' memory. He would have wiped ours too, but we escaped. Ours and Vana. But when we fight Hades and send him to the underworld, and because he is so powerful, he has this connection to the underworld, he's not actually completely helpless there, but it does wipe away this block off his memory. He suddenly remembers all this shit that happened. He's like, oh.
Is Hades the guy who becomes Fandaniel, right?
No, Emmett Selk. Hermes. Okay, Hermes versus Hades, yes. Sorry. I can 100% see the confusion. It's the same, it's almost the same word. Hermes becomes Fandaniel, as far as we know. I think it's pretty much a guarantee at this point. Hades, becomes... Well, Emmett Selk becomes Hades once he gives up his seat after death. Because right now he is the seat of Emmett Selk, so he's set Hades as a name aside. I do find it very interesting that, Fandaniel was like, oh, I never really jived with my old memories. But he still went and fulfilled the condition that he wanted to do.
What do you mean?
So there was that weird mention after the Zodiac fight where he was like, let's see if Heidelin's servants can, like... And I forget the phrasing, but it was something like they can, like, pull it off, if they can actually beat this back. And I was like, ugh, a test? This is so fucking lame. But now I understand, I guess they'd set this test up ages ago, and Zodiarc's summoning had put a halt to the test because it made it impossible for this to happen. You couldn't transform if you got too despairing. As I'm understanding it, and this is obviously fairly nascent comprehension, but if mankind can eradicate these horrific negative emotions and make it so no one has to live with despair and loss of hope, then we deserve to live. And if we can't and everyone falls to despair, then you deserve to die.
Oh, I see. That's why when you lose hope, you die.
Yeah, transform,
Take a
yeah.
bunch of people with you who wouldn't have necessarily lost hope.
Again, is it not our duty, like, getting a little real here, but is it not our duty as human beings when we have the ability to lessen the suffering of others? I know the rich don't do this. I know the leaders, quote unquote, don't do this, but they should.
Well,
we all should.
My angle that I would have attacked that line of reasoning with is human beings are naturally, by their nature, social and communal. So if as a community we can't do it, then as a community we can't do it, even if a few individuals could have.
Well, that's the thing. We need to communally cast this greed and selfishness aside. Like, it's a powerful message. It's a really good message. I love what they're saying, generally speaking. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Hey. Got that wind current. Wait, you got put in a different instance?
I don't know.
Freebird Elpis. That's a nice body and shield combo.
That's why I thought I would send it to you so you could see it before I glamour it back to my normal glamour, because it does look nice.
Yeah.
It looks nice with that shield, I do agree.
Hello, Free. My thoughts so far? Well, I just went on a oh my god, I just cleaned up all the quests and now there's a bunch more. Oh no, I cleaned up the ones.
Imagine how it would be if you hadn't cleaned up any of those and then a bunch more got added on.
I actually only cleaned up the ones near Poitin Oikos, not the ones near Anagnorisis. I got sad, but we're okay. And I can fly!
Yes, you can.
Yeah, anyway, my thoughts are I am impressed and pleased with how they set up the whole, like, testing mankind, and then the convocation was like, we figured out how to way to prevent the test to occur. And then Fandana was like, no, actually the test needs to occur.
Don't start the next cutscenes yet. I'm waiting at that point. I gotta go to the bathroom, we can start it together.
I'm also gonna go to the bathroom, so that sounds good. And yes, hi Free, I'm Dad. That is exactly what I was aiming at. Smiley face. But yeah, I am impressed with the writing. I'm impressed with the setting things up. I am actually a little disappointed that Fandaniel had some kind of master plan instead of like, literally just fuck everything. Because some days I'm like, literally just fuck everything. But you know what? Can't have it all, and I'm not upset with this. It's just I'm kind of like, aw, I guess I'm the problem, not like, other people are like me, you know. And I am going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I see why you were like, wait, is Khan speaking to Dana? Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Hey, it's a good idea. That's a very good idea. It was nice meeting all of you. I reacted Are you about ready?
Yep. I'm ready.
I see you're all set up.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, I gotta, why am I on? I don't remember getting on this mount. I'm actually confused. It's fine, though. What did you do to my computer? What did you do?
I didn't do that.
I was not on this mount. I'm not insane. God damn.
I was trying to get you further, but you came out too quick. I was gonna try to like put you behind a tree and have you be like confused how you got there.
I was already confused.
I barely started flying and you come out, so I had to go scurrying away from the computer.
God damn it. I was like, there's no way. I know I wasn't on this map. Jerk. Let's go. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Oh, things I hate to hear. Oh. Set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's go! You ready?
Alright. I just hit it.
I just hit it too.
So, it is within. The portal will brought you hither, and will take you home.
His name is Elidibus, and I'll thank you to speak it with respect. What? I'm bitter.
That's well you should be. I mean, there's no reason Elidibus couldn't have had enough energy to open a portal, plus everything, if they hadn't had this bullshit while he's been depleted.
Yeah.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain.
I mean, it's a hell of a sacrifice. They're not just sacrificing a few days worth of knowledge, it's just any hope that they could avert certain awful things in their timeline. Yeah. Hythlodaeus has no idea he was sacrificed to create Zodiark.
It's only a matter of time until the final day.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know.
He can't know. I mean, I'm sure we mentioned it, but that memory's gone.
We must be
It'll come back eventually.
From fortifying our defenses to
once we destroy Zodiark and send him back to the live stream.
In spite of
this, it was Hythlodaeus who was the Zodiark guy.
To become common knowledge.
Elidibus was the core, the heart of Zodiark, but Hythlodaeus was one of those who sacrificed himself willingly to create him.
So he wouldn't have had his memories come back until after we released that energy from within Zodiark?
That's all I can assume. We actually went and spoke to him on the moon. And not only on the moon, but right before the Zodiark fight. That was him. I knew it was, even though it didn't tell us at the time because I had the context.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at that point, I mean, they did make it clear that the souls that were sacrificed to create Zodiark were stuck there. Which we'd long believed, but was hard confirmed, basically. So, he's only just made it to the live stream himself to finally get the memory of these days. Whereas Emmett Selk would have when we defeated him back after the dying gasp.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little complex.
A little bit, yeah.
And bring them into the fold.
She tried to get Asm, but it didn't work. I almost feel bad, but nah. Cause y'all went and made another freaking...
I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14.
Y'all went and made another primal, creating double problem instead of just a single problem.
Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation.
He's not gonna help you, he wants to see it.
See, Hermes' memory got erased too. That's what I thought.
Wait. Oh, I hadn't caught on to that. I literally hadn't caught on to that. Holy shit.
He wanted it to be truly fair, so he wiped all of their memories.
That makes a lot of sense, and I didn't know that. Which means that Fandaniel, sundered, dying, and raised once more after being in the live stream, would have access to those memories.
And he doesn't know what we know.
He doesn't know what we know. He does. Yeah. No, he should know what we know, because he was all... He has these days... The sundered Fandaniel has these days back, right?
No. I don't
Why
think
wouldn't
so.
he? He was in the live stream. He should have those memories on... Oh, because... I see what you're saying. Because his memories of his time as Fandaniel are made from the unsundered memories. Which the only one there was Hades, and he lost his. I understand what you're saying. I think I got it. I'm still not convinced that it might have been... Because, like... We do remember some things beyond death. The Star Shower vision itself is proof of that. But I can't... I see what you're saying. It's not necessarily a guarantee.
We know for sure that he doesn't have his memories now. I can't guarantee that once he's sundered, he doesn't somehow get them back at that point.
Yes.
But we know for sure he doesn't have them now.
I appreciate this because I hadn't caught on to that. I hadn't realized that, like, no, his memories were wiped too. That makes more sense.
They said that before, and you were like, no, and I assumed
I was
you
crying.
know a lot more than me. You pick up things a lot better.
I usually do.
Usually when I think one thing and you think another thing, I'm not right. So I didn't really
But-
push it because I assumed I was probably wrong.
Well, there's your first mistake, because I'm also human, and this is why we do things together, because we're always better as the sum of our parts than we are as individuals.
Fair enough.
So yeah, no, I hadn't caught that. I assume if I were in that position, I wouldn't wipe my own memories, because like, I like memories. They're useful. I use them for remembering things. So I wouldn't do it.
If you truly believe in it being fair,
That's
if you
true.
truly believed in that, you would have to.
Yeah, I do agree with that, and that's why once you finally explained it in small enough words for my tiny brain to understand, I was like, okay, yeah, no, this makes sense. I absolutely agree. I think you must be correct. And everyone will attribute his being busted up to Medion being, you know, busted up.
It's in his nature, because
I have to agree.
when he truly believes in something and he truly stands behind it, there's no depth that he won't go to realize it. Even if it's something that he truly believes is horrible, but he truly in his heart believes that it's the right thing, he'll you know, same thing with this.
I very much understand that. I'm kind of the same way. If I'm like, it's the right thing, yes, it's awful, but like, there's a greater good. And he believes this is a greater good, I think.
I think his is less the greater good, more just fairness. Like, he's that kid who never learned that the world wasn't fair, and he's trying to make everything fair.
Yeah, I mean, I will say to that I think there's also a degree of like truly analyzing his own people, truly analyzing the ancients and figuring out whether they are fit to live by their own standards is probably a greater good in his mind. But yes, it's the same thing. It feeds into the fairness thing. Absolutely.
I don't disagree with him and where he went with it. Like, I think you could have gone the other way with it, and I probably would have said we should have gone the other way with it. But I don't have anything wrong with, like, I don't feel like it's wrong. I don't feel like I disagree. I feel like I'd be totally on board, and I support him in this.
I mean, I'm sitting here saying, like, if you're going to judge others by these standards, why would you not judge yourself by it? It's really hard for me to say, no, you shouldn't judge yourself by the standards you hold others to. Like,
yeah.
That just seems like if you're not doing that, you're a freaking hypocrite. And hypocrisy, I think you know this, Sarah, at least. Hypocrisy is basically a trigger for me. It's so incredibly and deeply upsetting when someone says one thing but does another, or expects one thing from others but expects different things for themselves. I can't abide it. So, like, 100%, I get it. Well, you say, well, these aren't beneficial to the star, so delete them. Are you beneficial to the star? Prove it. But yeah. Anyway.
Quite the dilemma. Which is
Poor
why
thing.
I must work independently of the
You probably should work so independently of them that you don't create a fucking primal. Just a word of advice.
Regardless of how we proceed. If we are
Although
to
I guess she already
permanently
knows
avert
that she
the
does
final
this, so
days,
like, rip.
we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind
I actually
is
really like
worthy
this.
to exist.
Yeah.
And this
Prove
hinges,
it.
I think,
It's interesting as
on how
well.
we confront the
Interesting as well that Hades was like, Sundered Life, prove that you're worthy to exist.
the inevitable end.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's their way
That's
of looking at it.
basic.
It's natural he would fall back on it.
I mean, Emmett Selk was basically like, you're not really alive. Prove that you're worthy to stand beside us.
I mean, that's how they did it with everything.
We would perish like the peoples of those
Divided,
celestial
huh?
ruins.
Maybe you shouldn't center the world. I mean, what?
We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest.
Have you gotten to the, we could not hope to survive the final days, much less line?
Yeah.
Take the battle to Median at her nest? Hello, future expansion!
She said we can't. We could never do that.
Yet. I want to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor thing, she does
Despair.
deserve, if nothing else,
To unite
hope.
and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead.
Unity. Is that why we've been doing this since ARR? Why we
Heavy will
made
weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls.
sorrow's silence we needn't bear. So
Rely
knowing.
on mankind's potential.
Hold on.
As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he
Song
cannot
of Oblivion, the sound.
So I will not give up on him.
So Vanna has faith in mankind's potential as long as he believes himself there's naught he cannot achieve. So why did she make a moon fucking escape device? I know I don't entirely disagree at this point
Hunt
with
down.
your yeah, I don't entirely disagree with your hunt down Meteon at her nest. Well, I mean that was the word she just used, but you know, you said take the fight to her, yeah.
Remember what she said earlier? She's like, I always believe everything is possible. I never give up.
Yeah. Which is so baffling that she's like, okay, I've created minions to make a big spaceship to GU the TFO.
I still think it's just, you know, a guise to have a thing to hunt down, you know, the girls.
I mean, it could be that. That would be a subtle thing, but that's not what was presented to us on the face. So I'm sitting here like, it's incongruous. It's interesting.
So when has the thing that's been presented to you in your face in this game ever been the thing that way it was?
I mean, like once.
Of our friends' memories as
Okay.
the seeds of a conjunction between us.
You may find your
connection
world
yet?
to be very different. I mean, I'm a little behind you, I think. Or perhaps the erasure of
No,
my
I'm saying
memories.
once ever is the thing in the face has been the thing. So why would
I know, I
this
think
be?
it's funny.
Most of the time it's not.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's just, there's a way that they present things, and they tend to be fairly careful about, like, presenting something that'll be false and presenting something that'll be true. And most of the time, they don't trick us, so, like, but this could be one of the times.
But she could have had that as a backup, but also had it as a potential. She could have built more than one possibility.
I could
there.
100% see it as a, like, build this thing just in case. But I'm genuinely sitting here like, where the fuck did she expect us to go with it? Like, is there anywhere left to go that's safe?
The thing I don't get is if you can fall to the stuff on the planet, then being slightly off the planet, you can still fall to the stuff. Is it really going to be any different?
Yeah, I'm wondering if the moon has, like, special protections against it. I don't know how that'd even be possible. Especially with
I don't think
Zodiac
it would.
created. Yeah, same. So I'm just sitting here
I
like,
don't think
but
it's any safer, to be honest.
But yeah, gestures
Cannot
vigorously.
know until the moment is at hand.
But I don't know.
So shall I strive to do my best.
It could be. We don't know. But it could very well not be. Like, I would still send people there to try to make them safe just in case it was. But if it's not, the first time I hear results that it's not, I abandon, you know.
I could definitely see it as like an absolute fallback.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Like what I was saying before, you know, you're both,
Yeah.
you know, haven for them and fallback if everything goes wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like once we return to our time, a lot's going to become a lot more clear. And I'm just sitting here like groping around in the dark, and Vina's standing at the doorway about to flip the light switch on. You know.
Probably.
It's still very interesting,
And I
though.
pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I.
We hear Elidibus's quiet voice. I'm not dead yet.
I'm
Coming
not
back.
dead yet. Please, please.
And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair,
Well, we better, like, eat capitalism then, because it breeds
we
despair.
shall silence the song of oblivion.
I'm finally at the Song of Oblivion time.
She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
Sure. I'm very
Fare
taken
you
in and
well.
believing.
My light of the future.
At least we definitely know why Heidelin picked our soul to be the warrior of light. Why she put all her damn all her damn eggs in our basket, and why she used basically all her strength to shield us when La Habrea had Ultima weapon cast Ultima. She's like, shit, if this warrior dies now, everything is going tits up. I cannot let this happen. It may cost me everything, but I have to shield her. That's actually really cool. Kind of a full circle moment. But do I have to? I can come back. I'll remind myself this. Hey, you know what the best part of this is? Emmett Selk doesn't even remember that we owe him for all the ether he fed us to keep us substantial.
I feel like that's such a minor thing, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he's a dick about things like this.
He'd get irritated when he found out. He'd be like, ah.
Indeed. Oh, short rift travel time. Who knew they'd get so much mileage from this, like, zone thingy area?
Yep. seemed a little
find the
gimmicky at the
Elidibus one
time.
and gram it.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring
The line from his crystal!
Hmm?
The line from his convocation crystal that we heard in 5.3 that was broken up. We heard the whole thing. Oh, got ready!
I don't remember the line.
It was this day forth bring honor to the seat of We had to figure out by context that it was Fandaniel. We couldn't tell at the time. It was just the one that didn't say its name or have it, whatever. No, it was the constellation on it. That's right. A couple things, actually.
So wait, what is the full phrase?
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Fandaniel. Oh, goddamn!
Huh?
I just arrived at the end of the journey.
Oh, I'm just a little bit ahead of you.
Oh. Shit. This music is like oofda. In answer to, are you liking Vena anymore? I have an intrinsic distrust that she cannot shake free, but the fact of the matter is she still sundered the world, so fuck her. And she also, like, forced us to become the Warrior of Light. Whatever her reasons, she didn't, like, involve us or tell us the truth or anything, so fuck her. I guess that's a no. She's standing here as a previous Asm, able to save people, and she's just strolling. Fuck her.
You what?
I'm sorry. I'm talking to stream. I'm sorry. And, you know, one must what one must, but, like, fuck her. I actually am angry as fuck that, like, why is it blue? Is that the light of hope? What's going on?
Such is the lament.
I think that's the stuff trying to attack him, but the ether kind of repelling it away.
Oh! You're probably right! She could save that person right now.
That monster looks normal, or looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the one that ate the satrap. Whenever that
Same
was the
type of
satrap's
monsters.
soul. She sees it happen, she does nothing. Gosh, if only you could, like, I don't know, use some of your fucking Asm power to do something. Oh,
yeah.
ow.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation.
That's a farewell.
It is
That's a farewell.
hopelessness incarnate.
That's Hythlodaeus saying, I'm sorry, goodbye. I'm going to be one of the sacrifices to create Zodiark.
That day,
And
mankind
Emmett
saw
Selk is
half
like,
of its
wow,
number
we're paying
sacrificed
so
to bring
much.
forth Zodiark.
He doesn't like it. I can't blame him.
Yeah.
And she walks by.
And covering the star in a shroud
Yeah,
of
fuck
ether,
her.
we forestalled the final phase.
That one always hurts. Seeing the ones holding hands even in death.
You're about to hate her even more.
Oh boy. I do love the absolute confirmation that the eyes glow. It's great.
We
Oh, hello,
wept
handsome.
for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
God damn. This is where the second beast was.
Wrong. Why must we suffer so?
Close our eyes, Mommy. Why must we
It
suffer?
needn't be like this. No.
Huh, there's the
There
line.
must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise.
The change to organ is fascinating.
No civilization,
Organization,
however
organ
great,
means a
could
lot.
eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion.
Here's the thing, you can accept it
Let
as a
us not
companion
seek to
without letting it
forget its
fester.
Let us carry it in our hearts, so that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
Ma'am, your mask is falling down.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again.
This is the stuck and lost in the past thing.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness.
I'm confused by this because she's saying this in the midst of the calamity. I'm not sure the sacrifice has even happened yet.
If we cannot accept this truth
Open your eyes while light is repeated.
I don't. What she says doesn't make sense to me. Because if all you had to do was accept that there was, you know, misery in the world, then in our timeline, we long would have accepted that. We've long come to terms with that there is a lot of misery, and we learn to find joy and happiness with it. Like, if that's all it took, then we've already checked that box in our timeline.
Yeah, I mean, and on top of that, accepting it is like basically giving it permission. If when I say I refuse to accept suffering, I don't mean like I pretend it doesn't exist. I mean I am going to eradicate it anywhere it's within my reach. I will stamp it out.
Accept this offering of lives and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old. The days when the star was a font of love and we knew naught but bliss.
We knew nothing but, oh, we killed some animals. Woo. I guess it was such a tragedy. Really? What the fuck are you doing? What do you expect to accomplish?
Oh my god. What?
That good or bad? Oh, this is the line. This is the line that was in other languages but was not in English. Are you really going to destroy our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown.
Do you miss it?
That was me understanding why she sundered everybody. The line of the explanation of why we were sundered.
I'm almost there. It makes sense.
Ooh, a doozy.
I like how she I like how she also saw a fictional world. She saw a partial world. Not the whole thing. She also lived a fantasy and a dream.
And my purpose.
Not the reality of the world. She didn't see what Findaniel did. She too missed the purpose, and Findaniel saw it.
Because of this, I choose to believe
I'm not sure I'm following.
In mankind's potential.
She's like, I'm gonna fight you over this. She saw like the beautiful exploration side of the world, but she didn't see the ugliness. Only Findaniel did. Yeah, okay, fuck her. Remember when I was like, fuck her? I may have to spell it out. Man, fuck this bitch! What the fuck?
I actually agree with her.
I don't.
So I agree with her logic, I don't agree with her means.
I don't agree with her logic.
Well,
let people fall or fail on their own. We can't all be perfect.
That's not the part well, the logic I agree with.
Oh. Well, I'm not there yet. Give me a moment. She just said, henceforth he shall walk, and I'm mad. Me remembering that spoiler and smiling. What is this? It's so gray. Who is this? Oh, okay, okay.
So did you get you got the explanation for why she said everyone needs to be sundered?
That was the, like...
excruciating pain.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna just turn away from reality, then, I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, so they were pretty much saying, we want to go back to what we had before, we want to reverse the clock, and instead of moving forward as a society, we want to revert back as a society.
I mean, I revert saves all the time.
You have to go forward, you have to move forward from where you're at. You can't just wallow in a past and pretend like, you know, the future doesn't exist. Like, I
just don't agree. I don't agree because I think her premise is flawed.
I agree with her logic. I don't agree with where she takes that logic and how she applies it. But the logic itself, I agree with.
Yeah, you're allowed.
In one fleeting moment.
Because, like, think about our society. Everyone wants to go back to when it was good. Well, in reality,
It's never been better than now.
It's of course, you know, it's this imagined that it was better. You know, you don't remember, you don't know everything. Like, you move forward and you make things better. You don't try to go wallow in the past.
Why, given life, are they meant
Because
to
of you, Weischen.
to die?
I suppose I've said that a few times without explaining that Weischen is just French for bitch, German for bitch. I should have clarified that.
Imperfect being.
You can never find the answer you need. Yeah, fuck her. I like that they're showing her as bloodied as she should be. I appreciate that. That's narratively good. Huh. Ow. Ow.
To find your purpose, knowing your end is
They were not kidding about the scenes after this dungeon.
Yeah.
To find the
Oh look, you're so similar.
When all strength.
Yeah, I didn't like it when my Warrior of Light was doing that either. I didn't choose to do that. I would have just sat down and bowed my head if I could have.
Find joy.
Oh look, we're so similar. We're the same.
You gonna be all right over there?
I'm allowed to be annoyed at the things that don't work for me.
I'm just checking in, making sure you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm angry, but I can deal with that. It's not like Elidibus is dying in front of me, literally sacrificing himself or anything. I'll be fine.
No, the girl you don't like is.
Oh no, she's suffering. What a shame. Good. Where are we? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you said that before, and I really wondered about it. You look so startled.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable.
Wait, the area that Charlan's in, what is that area called?
The Northern Empty.
Okay, so that's just its name. That was a creepy name for someone who didn't
Oh,
know
yeah!
that was the name. Our next quest is in the Empty? Like, what?
Okay, so when I saw that after we went to Labyrinthos, I actually had a panic moment, but it was actually fine. I realized afterwards that it was fine, but at the time, I was like, we're there, empty, what does that mean?
The same panic attack, just at different times. We hit it at different times.
That's funny as hell.
Should go out into the Crystarium first and then teleport. That way you can ride your teleport.
Happily. Oh, you know you can just teleport to the source, right?
I know, but it's gonna cost me over 1,000 gil.
What? No, you can, like, click on the portal.
Wait,
and appear in Circus Trench.
Wait, what? Where?
Did you know that you can teleport for free?
I forgot. Oh,
Don't worry about it, I'm exiting the Crystarium. Because I have the cheap teleports.
I wanna...
You wanna ride my ether? Oh, you can ride my ether.
Oh, I have a message. Letter. I want to find a place.
There should be a place in Charlian, or there's one here in the Crystarium.
Here, I thought I was just gonna pop over and... What is
fucking
this?
more answers, lyrics. God damn it. Yeah, just ride. Just take the teleport when you're ready. You don't have to take it.
Yeah,
now.
there's one right here.
I actually want to check my inbox too.
I think I heard a clinking noise, and I finally realized it's got like a letter waiting for me. Oh, it's probably because we activated our things. It's probably like the you thing. Okay, I don't need to do it now.
Well, I mean,
I just don't get letters very often, so I was like, someone sent me mail.
Let me be very clear. The twins are currently divided. Oh, exclusive Lalafell again.
Who?
One of my old static mates. He had been a bunny boy. I remember seeing that and being like, oh wow, I didn't know he's always Lalafell, so like it was surprising. So you know how we got like the Palom and Porum twins? For like the so you only have one of them, which is tragic, so you should go ahead and find the Moogle here and get the other one.
Oh.
So when I was kindly gifted this game by my ex, who was like, I know you're excited about it. He just got me the regular version, which I'm not in any way complaining about, but I was always going to get the collector's edition. So while I was already sorting things out, I went ahead and got the collector's edition today. So I'll get the other twin.
A scythe and a forum.
Yeah. Oh, nice scythe. Oh, a really nice Sith. Oh, I like that one. That one's nice.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm echoing a little because, like, my sister and I aren't always great with the comms discipline, and we're, like, 4 feet apart. So sometimes she hits push to talk, and you hear me through her. Sorry, I don't know of a way to fix it. Oh,
my site's alright.
I've always clicked on the name of the location and clicked on it again to go there, but you can click on the map, and it just takes you there. I just found that out by accident.
Really?
Yeah, literally by accident.
It twice and it's annoying. I'm like,
yeah. I'm so glad by the new interface. It doesn't trouble me at all. But I wasn't expecting it when I just clicked on it, and then I went there and I was like, wait, what? What? What just happened to me? Because I've never even tried before. But yeah, if you haven't found a Moogle yet, there's one directly south of the Aetheryte Plaza to south and then like near the Scholars Harbor.
I just picked this stuff up.
Oh, okay. Then I'll meet you inside the, Baldesion Annex. I'm glad it's not too bad. I'm sorry, didn't mean to hit the button. I'm glad it's not too bad, because if there's a way to remedy it, I don't know. We just have to never ever hit push to talk when the other person is talking, which is like... good luck. So, we'll do our best.
What we did for the D&D was we both muted each other and then we just talked to each other in the room. We could do that as long as we remember to hit the push to talk so it goes into the channel.
The problem is that it's very hard for me to hear you when I have headphones in. Which is why I gripe. Every time you turn to talk to me directly, I'm like, turn to your mic, because I can't hear you, because I have headphones in.
I don't normally wear headphones, so I'm used to just turning and talking to you.
I know. Same, kinda. But I have to wear headphones, because otherwise my own speakers will echo with my mic, so like, I'm kind of the problem here is what I'm getting at.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Mostly damned if I do, but yeah. Nice to know the, like, freaking out over answers lyrics being the names of Quest was not in vain. No, I was in good stead. I have a feeling, actually. We're good, we're both 88. I was gonna say I have a feeling that we're getting close to the 88 quests. No need to confirm. I'm not worried about it, and I trust my impressions, because I've done a couple of expansions. Wow. You know how I knew you came into the same area, even though it's distance and I can't see you?
What?
Suddenly my health wasn't full.
Huh?
We were in the same zone, and that gave me, like, a boost. You know how, like,
You're welcome.
Here. The party thing. So, having a tank gave me, like, a bonus to my health. Anyway, I'm gonna start the quest.
It wouldn't let me into the room for a minute. It kept not letting me. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. I was like, did I go to the wrong place? Is it? So I look around, and then I realized that I had opened my glamour plate so I could re-glamour the new gear I put on.
Oh no.
It wouldn't let me do it while the glamour plates were open.
It's a little funny. As the heavens burn.
I'm still not in the area. It's still trying to
carrying our song, Weischen bitte. That means bitch, please. Oh, I've learned nothing about the final days at all. I'm so sorry. It was a waste of time. I just made out with Fan Daniel the whole time. It was all totally great. Oh no, what a shame. I mean, yeah. You kind of need to address the underlying cause. Lucas Amoenus. Isn't that fucking Corvus the place that the Guardians and Graha are from? The motherfucking Alligans! The motherfucking Alligans up to some shit. Wait, is this our final zone?
Kral's news is seriously more urgent than mine. Yeah, right.
I'm just having a moment here, like, what if this, like, long, very gently hinted at Corvus / Locus Amoenus, because the Guardians call it Locus Amoenus and the other ones call it Corvus, is our final zone!
I wasn't paying attention enough to know what that is.
It's where Graha's from, and he has the blood of the Alligans in him, you know. Mm-hmm. That's where his tribe that was passing down the Allagan Eye is from, and he was the last one with it, so they sent him to Sharlayan to bury their roots, because the Garleans were encroaching, specifically,
And they would rather die off than fall into the Garleans' hands.
Basically, well, specifically the Van Darnuses, or, you know, the Darnus family, which we know Nail Van Darnus brought down Dalamud with information from Allig. They were basically trying to hide the info of Allig, the traditions they'd kept alive all this time, from the Garleans. But, Obviously it wasn't perfect because we still had Dalamud land on the realm. Oh no, we can't contact her. What a tragedy.
So us having the knowledge, using that knowledge, is in essence like us cheating. It's not a fair way to do it.
Hacks!
I feel like it's wrong. We shouldn't use this knowledge.
Yeah. You think so? I feel like if my husband gave his life for us to have this knowledge, that we should absolutely use it. The bounty. Maybe I'm just super duper biased, but like, he gave every iota of his being. Iota's a Greek word. It's actually the same as the English jot, which is the dot on the eye.
I stand by using the knowledge for the simple reason that I don't think he balanced it fairly to begin with. And so us having the knowledge is not what makes it unfair.
I do agree.
I don't think he set the terms correctly to really get proper results. But
when you put it in those terms, I kind of agree with your initial assumption of like, no, if we can't treat people like people, then fuck us. But like, I do see some issue with the whole like, when one person falls to despair, they can drag others down with them. Like, as heartbreaking as it is to bring it up, the mother and children in that dungeon. Like, how are children not gonna do what their parents do? You know, like, that's the most natural thing in the world.
How could a child not panic and lose all hope when they literally can't understand the world when it's normal?
Exactly. So, like, I can see both sides of it, very, very clearly see both sides of it. The something of Corvos. The, hold on, I'm very weak at this. The A-N-A-S? It's an S, right? No. Damaska. The Eng... O-R-I-T-E at Corvos. The something at Corvos. The anchorite at Corvos? I'm not sure. Anyway, curious. Where things get a little strange, you say? Go on. The lunar No, hold on. You're at the point where the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter, right?
The what?
Are you at the point where the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter?
The forum, like, they had like a boat they were trying to make to ferry people or something, and then, but they haven't been using it, so we don't think it's working yet. And then went on.
Okay, you're literally getting to the dialogue I was talking about right now. You're just one behind me.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, sorry. So, deciding to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. So I figured that we can send you to a teleport destination you've not been to, aka the reason we got to Thavnair in the first place was how they were sending people to the moon. But they had a fucking boat?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him for using the lunar teleporter, but I'm also a little bit like, suspicious. Anyway, I figured it was teleportation. Like, why are they coming up with that technology if not to use it for this? I don't know.
They came up with it to use it for this. They didn't know the lunar teleporter was a thing. They discovered it and said, this is better, we'll just use this.
But they were also saying something about the boat they were going to use, and maybe it's just a, yes, we totally have a boat, shifty eyes, and enjoy your ether sickness when you take the teleport. Like, I mean, the one in Garlemald at least doesn't involve horrific ether sickness, so 100% I would use that over the teleportation. But if they have an actual ship, give me that shit right now.
I think they made a ship, but they're not quite done with it, and they're scrambling to finish it, and then they found out there's a teleporter, and they're like, we'll just use that instead.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. I could totally buy that. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. I wonder why the people of Garlemald are experiencing a lot of despair. Man, I wonder why that would possibly be a thing. How could it be that those who've had everything they knew taken from them, who've had everything like the world shaken, turned upside down, why would they be filled with hopelessness and despair? I just don't get it. I don't understand. This music is great. My goodness. Oh,
now, the people in Garlemald, a lot of them are still tempered. Can those people turn into monsters? Can they feel the terror? Is it their fault if they do? Were they, controlled by... I don't know.
That's a really good question. And I genuinely don't know. I feel like most, if not all, of the tempered Garlands were brought back. You remember how we saw that scene in Alamigo, where they were like, don't worry, they're leaving the tempered Garleans in, like, Alagana. So many of them may not be there, but there's still plenty of hopelessness to go around.
They're trying to heal them. It's going to take a long time, and there's still a lot of people across the world who are tempered. Do those people have the free will to be able to truly themselves lose hope and turn into a creature?
Honestly, I think not, but I suppose we may see. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Take every possible precaution. So you're saying actually equip the gear I got in the dungeon. Okay. Damn it, I was gonna go to the inn room and like... Oh, I can still do that. But I have to decide if I'm gonna keep this glamour or not. I'm gonna keep this glamour, I think. A little longer, because I really like it. Yes. I'm definitely sleeping and not just like gazing at myself in the mirror for hours upon end. Oh, how late do we want to stay up / how early do we want to get up tomorrow? Do you want to get up early tomorrow and like try and do some more? Or do you want to just say fuck it and sleep in?
I think getting up early in the morning is a good idea.
I kind of agree. So we'll just want to be generally mindful of that then. So there should have been... I got the 85 spear. I did comparison. I believe I checked that. It was the same eye level. Oh, it's a 1 eye level higher, which actually...
So you're telling me...
It's 106, it's the same.
You're telling me that Charlian is closer to the first than it is to Garlemald.
Isn't that ridiculous? But it's because, the first is basically geographically co-located with Eorzea. It's like in another reality, but otherwise it's laid on top of Eorzea, so it's not that far away, so to speak. It's weird as hell. Oh yeah, this is an improvement.
Yeah, it's gonna cost more to teleport there than it costs from the... That seems...
I'm gonna keep this one. 102 strength versus, 99 minus 71, about 20 strength, a crit, and determination, and yeah, no, I'm not putting that on, that's actually worse. Man, it's so crazy seeing Lancer Dragoon Reaper. It was always Lancer Dragoon for such a time. It's cool though. I'm just unused to it.
Damn, so with that stuff we got from the Moogle, that put me so that I now have less than 2 sections available.
You can use the mount and the you can use the mount and the minion.
I was just about to say, using the mount and minion put me back one slot less than 2, one slot more than 2 sections available now. So I have 2 blocks and then 1 slot.
I'd have all this sympathy for you, except I'm literally at 3 inventory spaces right now. So shut up.
That's really the reason I was bringing it up.
I hate you.
So I can draw out that I have 2 blocks available.
She doesn't do much crafting, so she can shut up.
Oh, I also have a bunch of random crap that I could toss that I have. And I have Tortured Memory of the Dying, Sorrowful Memory of the Dying, Harrowing Memory. I kept a set of those. I kept a set of those specifically for the next thing, and those are sent in my inventory once I use them up. I'll have 3 more slots.
Yeah.
I free prep those. I have plenty of these.
Skill speed. Ew, gross. Whatever. I mean, it does look nice. Maybe I'll glamour it on later. Alright, what glamour plate do I have tied to this gear slot? So this is my current one. 12? I'm gonna have to repair. Oh, I can do that though. I'm gonna want to pull the materia out is what I'm gonna want to do. Sad panda. Oh, it's guaranteed at least. It didn't used to be, so that's nice. Very despairy, I like it. Dash. Oh. So this isn't that it's glamored on. That's right. The Eden Morn coat of maiming is just this one. Which, cute, but like I doubt I'll ever really use it for glamour. It's just not really her thing. Cool. Alright, I'm at 1 inventory spot. Wait, that's bad.
Yeah. Do you need me to carry some stuff for you?
No, I'm gonna put some materia in the company chest.
I just sell off material.
I'm also gonna sell a few items at the grain company because, like, I have a piece of jewelry that's its item level is a tiny bit higher, but it's only 2 more strength, and it's a lot less crit and almost in like no direct hit. So like, it's actually worse. Now, main stat strength is huge, but I get so much more crit and direct hit that it's not worth it. What the fuck is this? What is this quest? Oh, this is the roll quests! I literally just stumbled ass first onto a roll quest.
Oh, mine are in the woods, the whatchamacallit woods.
Gridania?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, mine just happens to be in Laminsa, which is my home city where I go to turn in gear. Wasn't expecting- oh! Hi, the Admiral. I can't not do a plus quest, don't judge me.
I'm not gonna lie, I just ran and picked up a plus quest over on the dock thing.
Good call. Deep
it was a sightseeing one.
I mean, that's cool. Skull Valley. The Sahagan. Interesting, interesting. Oh, we've been treating their temperate. Hey, that's absolutely gorgeous. I hope it's the what's their nuts. They're not blasphemies. They're terminus beasts. Oh, I missed the have our own men corrupted line. Baltabatu. This actually matches my armor ridiculously well. It's got the same black with silver going on. I guess I'll keep this for a bit. I wasn't going to, but like... Elidibus but Fallen to Despair is like the perfect glam for me right now. Like, it's so... It's almost depressingly perfect. South Tide Gate. Well, I'll get there eventually. Maybe, probably, possibly. Oh, ow, ow, my wrist. Seriously though. This was my original glamour. Find where the glamour ends and the piece that I'm actually wearing begins. You can't, because they look the same. Right. That's right, we're not keeping those in there. Savage Aim. Just sell a few things at some point. Alawaktin Ma. That's Arabic for some point, at some time. I should hold on to that, however. This one just 1 eye level above and it has determination direct hit. I'll keep my crit direct hit, thank you kindly. Nice of it to give me that. 2-wire. Oh, samurai, I'll keep that. Casting, yep. Aiming, nice. Again, 2 more with skill speed, absolutely sawed off. $99.101, $69.71. I should just put a Savage Might in this and use it actually over the Imperial. Oop, hit my mic. Sorry. Because yeah, the Katisos one is crit direct hit. Hot damn. Okay, so yeah, I should actually use this Palakarino Slaying. I hate getting rid of like raiding gear, but It's worth it. Yeah, pain. Well, hello. I see you there. Suddenly.
Me? What? Where?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, here?
I'm tabbed out doing something else.
In my grand company.
My person is randomly I said I don't know how my person is randomly following you.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you don't.
Got the bright idea that taking the ferry to Limsa, because it was just hop on the ferry and go, would make the teleport cheaper to the place, and I was sort of right.
Sort of, huh? I'm trying to find this damn ring.
Yeah, it's like 1,300 instead of 1,400.
Yeah, cheaper.
Technically.
Yep. Here it is. This is the ring. Grade 8 dark. What? How do you see? Alright, well, I'm just gonna grab direct hit materia. Alright, I'm running to a materia melder.
Okay.
But then I'll actually be close ready. I'll have to go to the other half of the city, I'm afraid. Trying to fix my gear because it's I've been very lackadaisical about it, and it's getting to the point where I need to not be effing around because I'm gonna get like pathetic and weak, and I hate being pathetic and weak.
Pathetic.
Exactly. I was entrusted with the ultimate magic, the ultimate weapon.
The ultimate gear.
That's right.
I've been repairing mine regularly, so I don't have to worry. I checked it not very long ago.
Well, I'm trying to improve mine.
Oh. Oh,
like,
yeah,
I have a ring that I can definitely do better.
Yeah,
I suppose if I'm gonna level Reaper, which I'm gonna, I should just keep that ring.
Yeah, I don't do that until I hit max wherever I'm headed. Like, I'm not gonna meld.
See, I die if I don't. Oh, I should have gotten stuff for this too.
It's a bunch of energy for what? Gear you're gonna toss out in a level?
Stabs you.
No. I mean, I'm a tank. Go ahead and stab me. It's not gonna kill me.
I mean, if I was best in slot, smiles.
Even then, my gear's good enough.
Full crit can take more direct hit. There we go. Yeah, that's not the one I was gonna put it in, but like, if I put it on the higher level one, I'm less likely to replace it soon. Which she reminded me of, but I won't admit to her. So if you come into the... I didn't say anything. I know what you're talking about.
I reminded you of what?
Well, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, that's not a thing that happened. You're imagining. You're hallucinating.
Well, see, I don't have a lot of other sounds going on right now because I'm tapped
God damn it!
So I can actually hear you through my thing.
God damn it.
I mean...
come to the other half, and then I'll teleport us out of here.
I don't, the other half? I don't
Just,
know.
I'm at Halker's Alley.
Yeah, I still get lost in them, so...
Yeah, I mean, I feel that. Well, I have more than one space full, so I guess that's op success.
Yeah? You have at least
more than one. I have more than 5.
Ooh, getting fancy.
Are you proud of me?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Alright, I'm not going to worry about other class gear at this point. Alright, we're going where? Camp Broken Glass. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
As the heavens burn. It only cost me 183. Oh, sorry, 813. I'm literally just... I'm not dyslexic, but you would think I was. I had a dyslexic... Oh, I'm gonna abandon your ass.
Okay.
Because it's solo duty time. This should be fun. Let's go.
Let's go, girls. Dun,
and
dun,
also look
dun,
at the
dun,
sky.
dun.
Holy shit. Shit has definitely gone south. The forums. Wait, after the forums airship arrived, the skies began to burn. Hot damn. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Welp.
The Forum airship, that's the one from
the Charlians, yep.
So they like triggered it.
It's either coincidence or they triggered it, one or the other.
That's true, causation, correlation.
I'm not a big fan of coincidence, I'm not gonna lie.
Coincidences happen all the time, and wanting to not believe in coincidences is where a lot of like conspiracy theories come from.
That's true. I believe in them less in fictional narratives and games, I suppose, than in real life. A lot of coincidences happen in real life. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, in games, they're trying not to have things be for no reason.
Because coincidences feel like Deus Ex Machina, you know? It feels like, well, I decided these two things should happen together, so they did. Which is like, oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Them eyes, yo. I can't hear you.
No.
Hmm?
No. We were promised an escape. Not the same room we fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
Keep yelling at the reality around you. Oh, careful. We might think you're fighting for a moment there, sir.
How?
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father.
Ha.
You must lead the people to safety.
Oh, this music is great. Leave the fighting those who don't eschew it. Oh, that's an interesting creature. The blue eyes are unusual. Everything else has been like orangish.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
They make a good team. I love it.
As you wish, my little lord.
That's a good pair, and I love it. That's very cute. Well played. I feel like they were practicing to amp this much like determination and hope into a song ever since like Gimlet Dark. Oh, I am Alpha now. Wait, I don't know how these things work. Restore HP, AoE, restore HP. Okay, I want to like restores target HP. And these are damage ones. So pure potency 400, 300, 300 and a barrier. And then that's a big boy. So this is unaspected damage, damage over time. Why couldn't I see it? Ah, AoE damage. Hey, the bomb is a familiar thing. No, stop being despairing. No, don't do it. Bro, I'm like right here. Oops. Wasn't what I meant to do, but here we are. Huh.
Damn.
I see Dad gets to see it first time.
Just spins the thing and sets it in the ground. Honk. So confident.
Well, that seems like a great time to panic.
I might be influenced by the fact that I do like Justinian as much as I do.
Justinian's a great character.
You're safe now.
And I am similar to him in a lot of ways.
Calming. Yeah. But that must flee. Interesting.
They're not gonna make me fight as other people, are they?
Smiles?
I'm not gonna put the skills in the wrong place and not let me move them, are
Oh, I mean, if you were to fight as someone else, then absolutely. And you should know that the first 4 are heals, the last one is a big heal, and then the other 3 are damage attacks. Amène-moi une meter. Grief of parting in the mood. That was a lot. Hey, shut up. I mean, but thanks.
Alphino said easy now, deep breaths, and for some reason I thought it was your voice. I thought you were saying that.
Huh.
It sounded like
I mean,
you.
I would.
No, the
That's
voice
wild.
sounded like your voice for a second. Just in the easy now, not the rest of it.
Huh. That's wild.
Yeah. I like how the father says, worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, and it immediately pops up, care for the refugees.
I do what I want, Dad. You're not my real dad anymore. You disowned me. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, you can't tell me what to do because you're not my dad anymore.
That's right.
Your choice, kiddo.
I like how you call him kiddo.
I call lots of people kiddo.
I know you do. It's funny as hell.
Even people who are like older, and
I've been called kiddo, and I'm older than you.
That's why MacGyver has called me kiddo.
Oh my god, that's
I've been
fucking
called
hilarious.
kiddo by my son, my kid.
I mean, you've also been called
Because
both of
that's
their
how
names.
I use it. That's how he's seen it used, and he uses it that way too.
It is really a good track. I'm only just catching up. Best Brothers from Another Mother, absolutely. And it's a great music.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
Oh look, that's straight from Amarat. Straight out of Amarat. Oh, we recognize that kid, don't we? Nope. Not good. I think we need to make a straight out of Amarat shirt.
I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend.
Oh my god, he's okay. He's okay. Thanks, Zodiark. He's okay.
Wait.
You can put a mask on him, but I know his fucking voice. You can't play me.
Euless and the army.
Oh, that was a different one. Fucking hell yeah, he is. I told you it was okay. Good to see it. You'll love to see it.
Enough to be of aid.
Hey. We're very proud of you.
We'll speak of it more later.
He's a lovely
For
darling.
now, we must fight to repay your salvation in kind, or with better.
See, they can learn.
For Garlemald has her pride.
And of course my brain is like, pride is in like lions, right? Not just
Of that
victims.
I've no doubt.
Damn, my neck be aching. Oh. Do you have any pride, Monsieur Olivier?
possible saviors the Imperial Army.
Does that rankle your Charlian pride? How does it feel?
I had hoped to take all of them down.
Oh, you tried. Red mages and their LBs, you know.
Withdrawal might be in order.
She laughs in your face.
You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
You two, like,
to be devoured by their former friends.
Evilly gremlins, wow.
Cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
And I'm definitely not eyeing the blue-eyed one, like, in inappropriate ways.
I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices.
Hint, 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 hint.
Now,
only bad guys are allowed to do those. I'm looking at Elidibus. It's okay, after the battle where you have to play as someone else, there's another battle where you get to play as someone else.
They usually chain several of those together. I'm used to it. I'm resigned.
I mean, they haven't really done it that much until 5.55, but you know.
A lot of that would be negated if they'd let you move where those skills are on the bar.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, I get that. You're my healer, right, Graha? Right, Graha? Guess that's my AoE. Crimson Savior, huh? I guess we're taking out the one affecting my healer. Oh, it went down like a... words I'm not allowed to say because I can be better than this. Get over here. Don't give up. You are saved. Stop lacerating people. Rude. This one is not like the rest. Oh, am I gonna get hit in the face and have to get rescued by the Warrior of Light? I've seen this in the That's, oh, it is not like the rest. It's going down much slower. Holy moly. But yeah. Very much like what the Warrior of Light had to like rescue us from in the trailer. The Black Death? That's bad! Oh, the beast calls down a radiant meteors. Thanks, I hate it. All or nothing. Staying in the junction of two twice. See if I care. I'm very Alizé. That's right, you're my healer. Deal with it. Yes, I have Recure. No, I'm not gonna use it. I got that part. Which way is he going? Good. But my combo. Hey, I got it off. High fives. I know Red Mage well enough to like do this decently well. Damn, this guy's a bad boy.
I'm not done yet.
I messed
Nothing
up.
to worry about.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Find cover.
Just move. This is the last one. Hey, this is from that dungeon we just did. Whoop.
As they say, turn about.
Oh, hey, look at that. How very incredibly Alizé. That's the best way to do this thing.
I take it you're finishing up the Alizé fight?
I just finished the Alizé fight, yeah. Proper ending, right, I approve. Well played and well done. Very Alizé. Moreover, very red mage. Fucking limit break, dude!
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Unless the whole, like, Dynamis thing can be harnessed. Yeah, Alizé is great. I didn't like her very much early, and until, Heaven's Word. But she really grew into her own in Shadowbringers, and I appreciate her at least. She reminds me a lot of Higyorn, which is probably why I like her.
I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ugh. I'm having the itches.
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
Yeah, Nidan is also great.
Oh, you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Graha's like, what am I, chopped liver? Yes, you are. Shut up. Sorry. Red mages, what can I say?
Look out!
And we appear. Here. Really? You got to do the dude? That's a little funny, actually.
Quickly.
This music is glorious.
I won't lose them.
Hey, there's the line in the trailer that I was like, it's Graha, and people are like, it's not Graha, and I was like, it's fucking Graha. Wow! It's not what's going on here, baby. You're ignorant. Ignorant. Let me guess, I get to fight as Graha now. Hey, I'm in the mood.
I don't get the limit break? The limit break's full. Oh, there it is.
There it is! That's why I was like, very red mage.
My normal limit break I couldn't use, but there was one down on the bottom.
Yeah, it's a different place.
Too much of her as it is. You mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
Speak of the devil and they shall appear.
Very red mage in that they just stand there and take damage while they do a big attack.
But also the limit break. Really, this.
Oh, red mages do limit breaks a lot.
It's kind of a stereotypy thing, yeah.
Huh.
Shadowless, that's me. This is precisely why you should never skip your squat regiment.
I would be curious to know what would happen if you took one of these creatures and you forced Aether into it, like you do with things where you imbue Aether into things.
Yeah, like White Auracite. That would be fascinating. Man, chuck some White Auracite after these things. Watch what happens. It could be amazing.
Yeah, like, definitely.
I'm intrigued.
Everything's in order? I trust.
Alles in Ordnung? German. I don't know, that guy looks hungry.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
There we go. Kind of reprised the scene in a great way. Man, my damn wrist. Me realizing that my sister's about to play through as tank. Will she get to rush in and be the tank instead of Graha?
Oh, a trio for the ages.
I might have to watch. Sorry, don't mind me. I keep hitting the button when I don't mean to. Don't judge me. She's right there. Damn, it was still Graha. It would have been really cool if Paladin Warrior of Light got to rush in. She plays as Paladin on her main, so like I had to check. Would have been glorious. All good though.
Graha,
it'd be
you're trying
a little
to show
much.
me up? I'm the
Yeah,
Paladin
Graha's
around
trying to
here.
show you up. I'm so sorry.
Well,
It
no
would have
problem.
been like glorious.
We are like brothers though, remember?
Yes. Oh yeah, my sister's a Mikote male as well.
And I have red eyes.
So like, she also has red eyes, and she wears the vest that he wears in Crystal Tower. She was wearing it before him. So when she got to this quest, I was like, how's she gonna take this? And she was like, yeah, he's my brother now. And I was like, that's fucking cool. So
I
like,
really liked him when I first met him. I really had like, I remembered him, and I don't remember a lot
Yeah.
of things.
like he was one that stuck in her mind, which was so much fun when I knew she was getting into Shadowbringers, and I was like, is she gonna remember him? She remembered him. It was
Yeah.
great. So yeah, it was a great moment, kinda. Oh, I have two.
When I first was like, oh god, I like this guy. I thought he was just some little NPC.
And I was just over here like big ol' smiley face.
I'm still wearing that vest actually. It's my main glamour.
It's a great glamour.
I created that like probably a couple months into the game.
Yeah,
And
it
I
was
compared
like
it on most
early
classes,
levels.
but I specifically made as much of it low level gear as I could so I could wear it on a lot of classes, and I
Which
just
was
really
nice.
liked it using it.
It's good shit. Ulysses will see the refugees to safety. We'll just keep the beast at bay. Yep. He's a great. But yeah, she and Graha are best bros, and it's great. Even if I dislike him.
He's
I
the
can
third,
appreciate.
the one who's different.
Who is?
Graha's the third brother. He's not as close as that other guy I found.
Oh, the one. Wait, it was a random first NPC?
Yep. In
Who looked like identical.
like, and the name was like the same last name as me or something.
I remember it was crazy.
It was insane. Yeah, in what's the city of you know, of too much stuff?
Yulmore?
Yeah, in Yulmore.
Yeah. I remember being like, this is bonkers.
It is bonkers. My sword is also bonkers too.
I'm actually kind of surprised this music was playing here. I feel like it should have been spookier music. Maybe it's the NPCs like bleeding through. Wave of Loathing. I wonder if that's an AoE, lol. The beast's gravity field erupts. That's like, so in the, Yeah. I know how stacks work, thanks. Oof, y'all gotta heal y'allselves. Thanks, Altino. In, the Omega quests, the second one we fight ever is this, gravity creature. So we want to get knocked kind of here-ish, right? I was close. Close enough to work with it. We were doing a murder Estinian. It was great. Let's go. Damn, I want to do that. That looks cool. I want Estinian's attack. It's funny because in Amrot these didn't do attacks like what I'd expect Chaos in Omega to do. Hey.
What's a fun little mechanic?
Fun little what?
Some of them expanded, some of them contracted, and you have to figure out which one's going which way.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was interesting.
Yep.
More itchies. I hate it. I guess these fellows are tempered? Question mark? Legitimate question mark. Or are they just guarding it? Because, like...
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Ship! Ship! I thought it was a fucking teleporter. I'm actually confused. What the fuck is going on? Legitimately, what's going on?
Your offer to host us in
Je n'en
Charmian is most appreciated.
comprends pas.
But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Oh no, we have an etheric shield because we're magical and someone told us.
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives.
He's doing his best, y'all. His voice is very sexy, so he's forgiven a lot.
Will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland.
He's wearing a different outfit. He's wearing fighting toques. Nothing is guaranteed in life.
That's right, Graha. You're in my debt. You couldn't take that tank buster by yourself, you wimp.
It's alright. You were there for him. This is the one that was like giving hope to the others. She was a baller.
Is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a
So is he?
on the moon.
Are they doing a ship to the moon? Are they doing the Garlean teleporter to the moon? Please pick one. I'm confused.
On our journey there.
New Horizons.
To new horizons.
Oh my god, I can't wait till Sarah gets here because I need to talk more about the B arc.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
Would they forge some kind of thingy with the Guardians? Like everyone's cool?
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more.
I mean, I'm so sorry Twitch is trying to censor you. We know that he's a DILF. It's a tragedy that you had to, like... There. I don't even know, like, what words it automatically censors, so, like, I'm sitting here, like, shrugs. Twitch is afraid of your horniness, but let the horniness flow.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Hey, look at that. Respect can be mutual, Dad.
Yes.
It is. I'm glad it's funny because it's also annoying. I'm glad it's more funny. I hope it's more funny than annoying.
Behind you! Just there!
I don't know. Maybe peaceable hope will fix this problem. Well, let me say Daddy Milkers, that's a yes. I mean, he's an Ellison, so yeah.
More of them.
The Milkers indeed. Now I don't remember what I wanted to say to my sister. Oh, god damn it! I mean, I want to say thanks, but I don't know how I feel about this. I am, conflicted.
Xenos! Here!
He's bored as fuck. All of his fun has been spoiled. He wishes he could kill Findaniel, but Findaniel's out of the way. Trying to remember what the fuck I wanted to say to my sister.
Hurry to the airship.
Please, before Xenos notices you. Fuck. Man, my brain is just useless. You know, there was something I wanted to tell you, but I've already forgotten it, and I am, feeling kind of dumb.
What was it related to?
The cutscene directly after the duty. That's all I remember. Anyway, if you see anything in there that you're like, oh, this is worthy of comment, you know, bring it up.
Okay.
Because it was like right afterwards, and I don't remember it. Hey, that star shower came down
I don't know.
mountain. Wow. Yeah, I don't know either, which is a problem considering I'm the one that thought of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just feel silly. Airship. Maybe something about how weird it is that Charlian's like, I know we were gonna send you through the teleporter, but haha, just kidding, airship? / spaceship?
Why have you come?
Why is it playing Weirlit music? Yes, I know it's the sad Imperial music, but like, still. Oh, the lightning.
For unseen beast. 'Twas
I thought
right
you'd
for the
seen me
slave.
before.
Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
That temper term.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Hun, I don't know how to tell you. He's a... The term one-track mind comes to mind.
This monster clearly skips leg day.
That is...
He doesn't ever miss tongue day, though.
Or shoulder day.
Or shoulder day. That's true.
I'm not even gonna say arm day, I'm gonna say shoulder day.
You're right. Oh. I wonder what Euless thinks of the crown prince at this moment.
You, on the other hand, are fixated.
Viator. Oh,
on a
he's got the
different
yeeted. He's got the yeeted designation.
Your passion pales before mine.
Oh, he's talking to me.
Yet
Still.
neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to
Noesis never
recapture your
skips tongue day either, right? Nor Fandaniel.
You know what tongue day is, right?
I
Think
mean,
about it.
no, there's no thinking required. I'm just wondering if I'm allowed to say this in public.
Oh yeah, that's what tongue day is.
You know what tongue day is.
You better not
We all know what tongue day is.
Better
Except
not
for
skip
Xenos.
tongue day.
He doesn't know what tongue day is. Xenos doesn't know what tongue day is because he only knows what sword day is. And what's your plan, darling? Are you scrabbling, flailing, uncertain? Have you considered becoming...
Is he trying to just explain off, oh, he did something nice of like, oh no, I didn't do something nice, oh, I just knew enemy wanted to kill him.
He's all like, I wasn't flirting with you, what are you talking about? For real though, like, he's all like, I don't know how to piss you off more than this Final Days thing has. Have you considered eating Heidelin?
That's it. That's
I hate to break it to you, Euless, but he's kind of a dick. Monsters are not made for thrones, in the words of his father. No, you don't. No, don't even look at him. You're not even allowed to look at Euless. Get your fucking eyes off of him. No, 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 no. He'll fucking kill you.
What are all the no's going on here?
Oh, just wait.
I don't know if I can do that.
You're like there. I'm screen looking, don't judge me. You know, I never actually asked you what you think of Euless. If you think he's like cool or cute or whatever. This guy, the blue-haired dude?
The one with the rapier who walked up and joined us.
Mr. speaking up to the crown... Mr. speaking up to the crown prince as if he won't, like, murder him for a funsie. That's what the no's were for, because I think he's cool.
Oh, yeah, I like him. He seems cool.
He needs to not talk to Xenos like that, then!
That's okay.
I mean, it may not be.
Soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent
Yeah, he is. He cares, and I appreciate that. No, 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 no. No despair. Do not lose hope. I swear to Zodiac.
While we who survived with our lives and minds
He's fine, he's not gonna give in to despair.
I am so glad you have faith. Because I'm
do.
not confident in that.
The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing.
I mean, we're not lying, do you?
You did.
To feel. Which is actually its own tragedy, because, like... I try to imagine playing a story like this and not feeling. Playing something so emotionally deep and moving and not being able to feel, like... I can't envision that. And I know there's people out there, actual real-life people, who just can't feel empathy on that level, and that's horrifying to me. It's tragic to me. May you feel... Oof. Wow. I swear to God, you better not try anything, Euless. I'm gonna restrain you. I mean, I don't blame you, but please do not get yourself killed stupidly. No, 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 no. Thank you.
A lot more no's going on over there.
I don't like it.
Well,
thank you, Alphino. Never thought I would say thank you, Alphino, but here we are.
That guy just wants to get himself killed.
I mean, he cares. Like, can you blame him for that? Wouldn't you get yourself killed if you cared too much? Like, I would.
Would you be happier had I...
Did you do the whole, would you have liked it if I had a better reason line?
I'm right there, yeah.
That's a good one.
What?
Yeah, it is.
If my motives met with your approval...
He's not wrong. He brings up a good point, and he unveils a sort of hypocrisy. Oh no. No, no, no. No! No!
What? What are those no's about?
Honor.
I don't like what he's saying.
What is he saying that you don't like?
Would not a beast skin suit you better? No, it would not. Fuck off!
Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes...
I mean, he did that once. Embedded himself in an icon or something, some sort of creature.
Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous? Like, this is literally the political climate in America.
Yeah. Like, oh, all
and
this
so many people can't see it. So many people can't see how Trump was trying to call these extremists to power, and I'm just looking at this like, how are you so blind? I mean, they're trained to be. It's depressing.
All of this honor, all of this patriotism. Just so you know, whenever you start talking, if I don't release my button, we have echoing stuff going on. So every time I'm talking and you say something, I have to release my button.
I'm sorry. You can just let it echo, and I can fix it in post.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers.
Normally, I don't mind if you talk over me. Normally, I have no issue with it. Just because of the button thing, it's causing problems.
Yeah, I'm trying to do better. I'm just bad at it. Sorry.
Me too. I'm bad at it too. That's why it normally doesn't bother me at all.
It's almost like we're related. That's crazy.
And they would be right to do so. What meaning there
But so many people think, you know, honor and patriotism and all this stuff is like this noble reason to go off and do things. In reality, is it really any different than all these stupid petty shit?
It's very much a veneer. I mean, you and I, we served in the military together, you know. We have first-hand experience in how it's all just a facade made to make these terrible things, made to make these corporations that get so incredibly rich. How it's all just to justify it.
Yeah.
In the end, you and I never cared about the people in charge. We never cared about the corporations that get rich. We only cared about the people beside us. Yeah. I think I can speak for both of us in that. And I feel like Ulyss was probably the same. He wasn't really... He might have been fighting for a notion of Garlemald, but that Garlemald was the people to his left and right.
Yeah. But still, I mean, he's still fallen into the whole...
It's also very interesting to hear Xenos say what meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your own existence must be gleaned by you and you alone. When I, not like 10 quests back, was like, you can't search for meaning from others, Hermes. You need to find meaning within yourself. He ain't wrong.
Yep.
You can't look outward for meaning.
Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then assume you're right.
Look out for meaning.
And now he's negging us? Are you even worthy of a notch on my blade? Okay, nice try, baby. I kicked your ass before. He's cute when he's angry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Probably. Self-control.
You are a blight on the human race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
You know the phrase, like, I would not give you the time of day? It has a lot less meaning now that clocks and watches and stuff are so prevalent.
Right? Also, what the fuck? What the fucking fuck? I need to look at his gear. I need to look at his armor. He had the he had the convocation crystal shape on his gloves. I'll clip it later. Shit, how far am I in the stream? I don't know how to tell.
Just think about what time we start or what time we end, and then, you know, where we're at.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just find it. It's like late, probably, in the Xenos discussion. But like, I saw it when he was like reaching for his sword. I was like, that exact convocation, like, constellation shape. You know, the stones. Anyway, maybe he'll show it again.
Go, and may we never suffer your madness again.
Hey, Bless, thank you for grabbing that. Sounds like about 2 hours, 50 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Fortunately, my friend had got done with D&D and he was able to give me the timestamp, so that'll make it a lot easier.
He gave you the time of day, would you say?
Oh, he gave me the time of day. I'm so gay.
Or the time of stream, at least.
Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength.
But have you ever tried sex?
Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed
Ah, there's the time of day mention.
then no one will give you the time of day.
We all think you suck, Xenos.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Actually, narratively, this little denial here is really poignant and really important, being like, yo, you pushing for this, you're hurting people for this, you're throwing everything away for this. But like, you're not willing to meet others halfway and we're not interested.
You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Why does this give me something Medion vibes? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, all he has to do is not be like that, but he's like, nah. Big surprise, he's like, nah. I don't think he's even an incel. It seems pretty voluntary to me.
You what?
I was talking to stream. That's why I didn't hit the button.
You don't want to share it with me?
My friend said I love this because Alize called Xenos out, calling him an incel who will never had friends. And I was like, I don't know if it's even involuntary. It feels voluntary to me. She's a badass.
Ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being.
It could be voluntary, but it's not always voluntary, even if it seems like it might be.
Volcel. That sounds very gross and I love it. Oh, the moment of decision.
Do contain your surprise. Needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We're very proud of you for being not entirely trash.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, it was only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Well, let us escort you. Still loving my hairstyle.
Allow us to
The switch
accompany
to a
them.
more masculine,
We should
or
be
at least
glad to facilitate,
androgynous
given our
style was a
familiarity with
very
all
good
concerned.
call, even if it weren't Findaniel's borrowed hair.
If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak of recent events on the way.
Recent events. So, the moon, also the past, there's a lot to talk about. Elf Dad versus Elf Dad. Elf Dad versus Elf Dad. Deal with it. Part of you's proud of that, isn't it? Look at that beautiful, beautiful tower.
Was there ever an explanation of how our parents and our family all died?
Can you be more specific about our?
The Warrior of Light.
Our parents and our family? They basically leave the Warrior of Light's backstory basically entirely open.
If we had any family, the amount we travel, the fame we've gathered, we would have run into them. People would have talked about it, you know, they'd be so proud of you.
That's your character's interpretation. Other characters interpret it as they want. They say, oh, well, when I went to Alamigo, since I'm Alamigan, I saw my parents, even if the main story didn't directly acknowledge it. It's left intentionally open.
I see. I see.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, he's a babe. Don't worry about it. Might be a little dingy. Yeah. Until you and the first turned up. Teamwork. No. F off. I only did that. Oh, I guess I did, but shut up. That was in fanfiction. Like, seriously, I literally wrote for Elidibus Week a while back a fanfiction depicting the Warrior of Light chatting with Elidibus in the tower and then bringing him to the source. Would that were how it had gone. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm actually gonna pee really quick.
So, a couple of funny things while you were off.
Yeah.
One, the father, what's his name? Fortuna or whatever.
Fortuno.
Yeah. He, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go apologize to him, blah, 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 blah. And he shows up, and then they immediately just start talking about other stuff, and after a while, he's like, I'm here, like, I'm important, I'm gonna do whatever. He gets all irritated. And
Sounds
then
like
the other thing, what was it? Oh yeah, he asked for like information, and they're like, well, you know, like the end of the world, you know, all this apocalypse, all is going on, and like a simpler request, they have to go through like a whole bureaucratic process. The like bureaucracy is so rigid that they like even in the end of all times, they can't like change it at all.
Honestly,
like,
I wonder if there's a bit of that in Amrat. Sorry, go on.
Well, they can't, like, even if it's like important information that could be really helpful for people, they're like, well, we have to have the vote on it to see if we can share it with you.
Yeah. Funny but unfortunate.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could.
Oryanje's always cold. It's just his personality.
It's just his method of expression. Like, I kind of associate with him in that way. I'm not great at showing the warmth I have inside. Most people think I'm very cold because I'm not great at showing it. I feel like he's the same.
The additional support was invaluable.
Also, someone please buy Alphino some lip chap.
Though not all, I regret to say.
What is this music? Sounds like very slow jazz.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the forum's envoy.
Someone tell him it's pronounced Junius. Like Eulus.
And you are owed an explanation for
That's
these
because I'm
most
gay.
dire developments.
Warm and fuzzy. I'm not always good at it. It takes effort, but it's worth it.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much.
Final days put the hell in the hell, yeah, you are.
You doubtless feel some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere.
Rapidity of adjustment of plans when shit changes is absolutely a major leadership quality.
Beasts have been sighted within the capital.
Ooh.
Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great
It's unfortunate,
number, but in time.
Give it time, yeah.
In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak.
I do love how everyone calls them creatures as though they weren't men. Very, very recently. Also, we'll be a tiny bit angry if we don't get to learn what's up with the Garlean Third Eye. In this... Whoop!
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I mean, we need you to fight against these things. What can I say?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions when I continued to stab them in the back.
She's the best. She really is fantastic. Lucia's absolutely wonderful. Not into ladies, but I could be into her.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
Something about moving forward, I don't know, like, forge ahead? I don't know.
Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now.
Do you think we should find a leaving off point fairly soon so we can try to get early?
I was actually going to ask how early you wanted to get up and how we should accomplish it. Right? Wait, 0.01%, what does that mean? Oh, bye. I'm smart.
We swore to defend Garlemald.
I might be a little more than that bye. There's been a handful of fictional, always fictional ladies that I'm like... Romantically, I could be a little bit on the bisexual scale.
You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment.
This music is fantastic. Wow. The pain it must have taken him to refer to him thus instead of by father.
You did desire to express your appreciation for services, did you not?
What hast thou in mind, oh, our schemer? His eyes narrow. They did.
Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
'Tis nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor.
Ow. Sorry, fondling a certain little charm that someone gave me. Wonder who that might be and what it might be.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some...
I mean, impeding you doesn't gain us anything. We're not trying to, like, be at odds. We just want to, like, make the plans mesh in a way. Yeah, no?
I swear.
Any other, I would doubt.
I do like that.
I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken.
You do know him, do you not?
Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian.
Wait our summons. Oh man. Oh damn.
Decision is in your favor. Does
Hey.
that suffice?
A request is more than we expected, frankly.
It does. You have my thanks.
The starkness of the lighting when the lightning hits. It reminds me so much of
You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the
when we
first.
strike down Thornton. Yeah, whatever. I wasn't on the first, that's the problem. So when we strike down Thornton, there's a few other times. I specifically remember though, when we strike down Thornton, and in the time when Hades breaks the RS site pinning him, the Scions stop funneling ether, and before we cast the Axe of Light, everything goes to straight black and white. But that's the same thing we're getting in these lightning flashes, except it's black and red. It's wild, and it's gotta be intentional. Someday I'll catch it. I should just... I'll just have to get a screenshot from the video, because, like...
Did you hear something?
No, I did not, because I have elf ears, not cat ears. But I hope it's Findaniel. What is going on here? It's a fucking leopard. Bro, it's Lost Hope! What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
The end of this cutscene? With the freaky Loperette? Oh, really? Is this just a comedy section? Am I really just like freaking out over comedy?
No,
Sad.
it turned into a monster.
Good, I'll kill it. What the f- Oh, I thought this was its face. I thought the neck thing was its face and I panicked. We needed you to bring it pudding, you bitch. Perish. I'm sorry, I don't do well with overly intentionally cute things. I don't like them. The more you try to make it cute— Oh, shut the fuck up, Oriange! The more you try to make it cute, the more I hate it as a general rule.
Yeah, I tend to have not probably as strongly as you, but a
Like,
little bit.
don't make me think it's cute. Just make it what it is, and it's either cute or not.
Assembly upon my return.
Yeah.
I thought often of you.
Man.
I looked down upon our star's brilliance.
Oh, to be Oriange. Like, I don't want to be the Warrior of Light. I want to stay on the moon. I want to stay there and, like, be like, the star's pretty. And also I get to see the pretty spirals of Findaniel's sadness.
If you stayed on the moon, you wouldn't have gotten to go to the other city and meet all of the...
And Litibus wouldn't have died. I fail to see the downside.
Okay, fair enough.
Given the choice of Hades, Hythlodaeus, and Venat, I cling to Elidibus. Anyway, I've always wanted to go to space. I think you know that?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you, like, if I just disappear one day and they're like, yeah, you went to space, I was like, don't even worry about it, that's literally my dream. They're like, you have to go to space, but you can't tell anyone. I'm like, yeet!
Yeah.
Please don't worry. Because I probably just went to space. I like space. I'm literally the space core from Portal 2. Space, spacey space. I'm in space. Oh my god, it's space. That's me.
Yes, but what are you doing here? Just like that. Aren't you cold?
Now I understand what you were saying about it's cold.
I fear for my health should I expound upon our
yeah.
That's actually pretty great. I love how they acknowledge the temperature in the area.
And yet, Alize still has her shorts on, he still has his shoulders out, everyone's like, we know it's cold, but clothes are for losers. Warm clothes doubly so.
Look. Revealing clothing lets you absorb more ether from the environment and therefore do slightly more spells. I think I've said my piece.
Yeah, well, you've always liked spelling. This is Mr. Spelling person.
Okay, yes, but also I think I don't know if I've always been better at handling the cold than you, but I've always, like, had an affinity with winter.
You've always been able to handle it. I've never been able to handle it. Well, it's just worse than it
It's
used
so
to be.
baffling to me. Like, you just go out in it, and it sucks, and you cope with it.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
How do you spell mozzarella?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm being trolled. Help.
Oh,
there's two Z's, god damn it.
It's an Italian word like pizza, so you spell it with 2 Z's?
As I eventually figured out, yes.
After you lost the state level spelling bee on that word.
Okay, all the other people who made it to state were probably, like, I don't know, like, abused by their parents to be like, do nothing but learn spelling bee, and I just did it naturally. So, like, it's funny as fuck, looking back on it, seeing parents be like, drilling their kids on these lists night after night after night, like, you have to make it to state, you have to be famous, you have to make me famous, and I'm just like, I just did it based on my natural ability. Like, I don't even know what to think. Literally, I made it to the semifinals once, and then to state the second time. It was uncouth the other time. I remember uncouth and mozzarella. You never forget what you fuck up in major spelling bees, I guess.
I do. I don't remember anything. Well, I've never made it to a major spelling.
I don't want to be rude, but you don't have the natural talent for spelling that I do, and that's not like something wrong with you. Spelling is such an esoteric thing. Like, it's one of those things that we as a society have suddenly gotten together and been like, well, you have to do it this way or you're wrong. Whereas, like, 200 years ago, nobody gave a fuck. As long as you could read and understand it, that's all that mattered.
Spelling is esoteric in English. If you go to, like, Spanish, I can spell great. Because it's phonetic.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. That's reasonable.
Phonetic languages I can spell. I spell better in Spanish than I do in my first language.
Because English is a bastardized language. It makes sense.
Because to understand the rules of the English language, you have to understand the rules of every language it draws upon, which is
like all of them.
And you have to know which words came from what.
Yeah, that's the real trick. But yeah, we had this nice, like, spelling dictionary and thesaurus set that I won at a spelling bee at some point that I used for ages. It was great.
Remember that time? So I'm really bad at spelling. I used to spell so bad that even spell checkers sometimes couldn't help me. I've gotten better now, but remember that time when we were kids and you were doing the whole syllables not in the dictionary thing on me?
Maybe? I remember doing that at some point.
And I looked it up in the dictionary and I was like, see, it's not. And I opened it and I held it in front of you.
And you were like, look, it's not here. And I was like, wait, let me see. And you got me good. I remember that shit.
You were like, let me see. And you were like, oh, wait. And you were looking at it and you're like, wait, no, it's not here? What? And then we realized that I had been spelling it so wrong that we were in the wrong section. And I hadn't done it on purpose. I had just spelled it that wrong that you, like, started to believe it wasn't in there.
It was amazing. Yes, I do remember that. And it was hilariously terrible.
Yeah.
Like, and I honestly, at the time, I thought you were fucking with me. I thought you were messing with me. But your bafflement immediately made it clear that no, you genuinely looked in the dictionary where you thought gullible would be. You genuinely didn't find it and were like, you told me gullible wasn't in here and you were right. I can't believe it.
Yeah. I was in the wrong area.
It was great. Man. Family, man. Not even once. Hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe once. Per life. I had totally forgotten about that, but no, it brought it all rushing back. Excuse me. Anyway, so the Loporrits are here to what? Yes. Thanks, I guess.
But it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit a theorist.
I mean, I don't want to say it's absolutely marvelous, but it is kind of absolutely marvelous. The impending doom. Just adds a nice color.
Sounded like you said marvelous. I'm assuming you said marvelous. But I'm like, marvelous, does that mean you've lost your marbles?
Yep, that's true. I've lost my marbles. Marbleless, they say.
Beth, we need to start using
God.
marvelous as a word. Marvelous for someone who's lost their marbles and be like, that person's marvelous. And people will think we're saying marvelous.
I love it. I mean, maybe Fandaniel had my last marbles and they were lost with him. You don't know.
As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives.
Please do go on about Heidelin's love for the lives of the star, so I can like choke and gag and barf. Every time they're like Heidelin's love, I'm like. I mean, it's probably just a trained response to my predilection for Zodiark, but like, oh well, she loves them and he doesn't. No, fuck off with that.
You can love even if it doesn't display in good ways, can sometimes still be coming from a good place. It can still be good love even if it's...
I mean, me and my nephew, I'm not the best at expressing it, but I really do love him, even if he doesn't believe it for a moment.
And sometimes it can, you can kind of cause harm in the name of love, and that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that love wasn't good or it didn't come from a good place. It just means it didn't land right.
Sometimes the outcomes, yeah. No, I honestly, like, I don't know if it'll actually happen, but I still hold out a tiny bit of hope for Heidelin being like, and I love you, and therefore you must do this and that, and we're gonna be like, nah. And she's gonna be like, what? And we're gonna be like, nah. And she's gonna be like, well, no, you have to do this. And we're gonna be like, nah, and bears weapon. We'll see, obviously. I'm not... Honestly, the Loporrits destroyed so much of my hope for, like, Heidelin being, like, genuinely well-meaning but fucked up. I was just like, ugh, they wouldn't make him so cute if, you know?
I don't get
hope, dying hope. I want a conflicted narrative. I don't want Heidelin to be the goody-goody. That bores me. Me and Xenos are over here like, yawn. Tell me when the murder happens.
Yeah, everyone who's like been through a divorce with kids is like, the Heidelin Zodiark thing is so familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be grateful that my own divorce did not involve kids. Like, so incredibly grateful. Because, like, fuck dealing with that.
You want to make your kids hate their parent because you hate their parent. Like,
yeah.
It's not a, you know...
I mean, you and I have been through it. We understand. We kind of feel it. We've walked that line, as it were. Anyway, ain't life sure a thing? And by a thing, I mean a bitch.
Well, you know, it won't be around much longer. It's about to all get snuffed out.
Oh no, I said the B word.
Snuffed?
Yes. Hope or perish. Anyway,
so,
yeah.
Saying the word bitch in that context is not the same as what, you know, the guy who had his stuff taken away for days and days for.
Oh yeah. There's referring to a person, a real person, moreover, versus a situation.
It's a very different meaning in it.
I remember actually a few days after that I said something about like bitching and I was like, and since that doesn't refer to a person, it's very different.
Well, it has different connotations. So words have two definitions. They have the denotation and they have the connotation. When you use that word, in a certain way, it will have a certain connotation, and it changes the meaning of the word. If it has a different connotation, it changes the meaning of the word. It's not really the same word. It's technically the same syllables said in the same way, but the intent and meaning of it are so different that it's a different word. It's just indistinguishable in sound and spelling from the other word.
And that's why we have the distinction between connotation and denotation. Denotation being what you find in a dictionary, connotation being how it's used, essentially, the inflections of it. This is why language fascinates me anyway, because there's so many layers to it.
From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better.
They mean to do better, does Heidelin.
How? Help us help you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So you played Portal. You haven't played Portal 2 yet, have you?
Just a little bit, not a whole lot.
We gotta get further into that. But you remember in Portal 1 how she's like, helping you, help us all. Or helping us, help you, help us all. That's what this reminds me. Please, show us how. Help us help you. Okay, GLaDOS. Look, Portal might be my favorite game ever. If I had to pick just one, it's a hard decision. But it's definitely up there.
Even above FTL?
FTL is fantastic, but Portal is so good.
By the way, I didn't get what I wanted for my birthday.
Wait, you didn't?
What
I thought I got you the program to fix your broken FTL.
No, I got the information from him, but I wanted my FTL working. That's what I wanted from him.
Literally fired. Okay, Christmas is coming up. That's all I'm saying.
I can do it myself, too. I'm not that.
You say that like you've got the time.
Time?
You know, the stuff I'm forcing you to use up to play this game with me?
Yeah.
Anyway. I gotta fix your FTL for Christmas. Don't worry about it, Fushino. Wait, he never met him? Fushino didn't know he was working with tiny bunny people? Amazing. How do you like that?
Well, it stands to reason because they didn't know what people look like or anything about people. It stands to reason they've never met people, which means the converse of that is the people have never met them. Probably don't know much or anything about them.
That makes sense, yeah. 100% makes sense, and I love it. He's like, oh my god, they're tiny little, like, bunny people. What the fuck have I been doing with my life? How have I been taking these people seriously?
His reaction is like yours. Oh, they're too cute. Ah.
I mean, me and Fushino having something in common is like, well, unfortunate, but not surprising.
Unfortunate?
Unfortunate. Oh my god. Wow, call me out like this. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, I know what status to give myself, at some point. Me constant Heidelin's motherfucking right paw. Wow.
If I may humbly say so myself.
Wow, Heidelin. That's the best you can do. Anyway, you know how much I love to quote Nabrialis's "How unfortunate" that he says after the end of Shiva. Well, now I'm just how unfortunate.
Yeah.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway.
Suddenly thrust into
I thank you for traveling
place.
such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally...
Oh, what if the moonship... Okay, so you know my theory earlier about the moonship being a way to go and fight the girl and not being a way to escape?
Uh-huh.
What if the only way for the girl to not know that that's our plan is for us to fully convince everyone that the plan really is to run away and leave and not to hunt her down and kill her to draw her in closer? Or to get to her without her noticing or not giving her time to prepare?
That is interesting. I hadn't thought about that, but like, we know all the media had like headed out of the planet, but it's not impossible. Like, given the fact that the moment of Zodiar's death, we heard this feminine cackle, which has to have been her voice. In hindsight, I'm sure it's her voice.
I don't remember that cackle, but okay.
Oh, I do. Anyway, I feel like they have to at least have some knowledge or access to what's going on here. Even if they're not on the planet itself, they're like looking down through the shroud of ether, the barrier of ether that was created around the planet. So like I could totally see that, like spying down, and they're like
so
oh, they're trying to escape. That's so cute. There's nowhere for them to escape to. We've surveyed all the planets, which I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have surveyed everywhere. And they're like, there's nowhere else to go. Where are they gonna go?
So it's like in the thing when they were trying to prevent their minds getting wiped, where they're like, here, we're doing this over here. See, we're doing this over here.
Yes, indeed. Distraction, there's a diversion techniques.
Yeah,
a diversion.
It could be, and we all have to genuinely believe it for us to truly be able to fool them. Her, it, whatever.
Yeah, kind of a her, they kind of thing. There's some plurality going on, but I'm not sure how plural it is.
Well, there's multiple
whatever the case. Yeah, whatever the case, I understand what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting, and I can kind of see it, yeah. We shall see. I cannot wait for the forum to be bossed around by bunnies.
They already have them being bossed around by bunnies for generations.
But they didn't know it. Knowing it is another animal entirely, a bunny.
And I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
About time. Good to have with you back. Come on, I know more I know more Middle English than that. I know Old English a little bit. So shut the fuck up.
Philosopher of Eld. Nevertheless, 'tis my hope what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perhaps help save us all.
One can only hope.
Will thou attend us at the forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Nah, I'm gonna go make out with like Xenos, I guess, because he's the only one around. Wait, okay, fine. Okay, fine.
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving? Jay catches his death. Even I'm free.
Yeah, no one's in their comfy clothes.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Oh, Alphanor, you poor fool. I won't say why because I think I'm ahead of you, but still.
Yeah, you are.
Alphanor, you poor naive fool.
I just arrived in Charlian, for reference.
Yeah, I'm a little ways ahead of you then.
What an unusual turn of events. Really? He left me out here? Rude. Aldesian Annex. I know you said it a little while ago, but a country ruled by a dragon, and now this. I feel like he, at the time, was like, ugh, ruled by a dragon, gross. And now he's Methyloporates, and he's like, actually, I'd like to go back to the country ruled by a dragon. That's actually way cooler. Excuse me. World Cleaver. Get thy title away from me. Don't like that.
We're in 88 dungeons still.
Huh?
We just got to 88 dungeons? Or we just
Quests,
finished?
you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
quests.
more or less. Yeah, 87 was the last dungeon we did. There won't be another dungeon till 89.
Okay, so we really only have to level up 2 more times to be able to get through the rest of it.
Yeah, but once we hit 90, there'll still be quite a few quests.
Yeah. But we can't get there
Yeah.
until we get there.
Exactly. I have news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea. Please do go on. Nowhere. Nothing happened. I don't want to talk about it. And I swear to God, if they don't all know the horrible sacrifice Elidibus was made to make, I'll slit the throat of any who doesn't appreciate it. Let's just put it that way. Appreciate it, but perish. The raging river. But how is that caused to happen? Which is why something weird is going on. There's something else yet at play. I mean, yeah, but like there's still like it's still gotta take more. Magical, huh? I think you mean Mattia. See, this is what I was talking about the other day. Simple is not the same as easy, and easy is not the same as simple. Something can be easy, but that doesn't make it simple, and something can be simple, and that sure as hell does not make it easy. Go to sleep. Sleep well, sweet prince. We'll be going to bed soon afterwards. I don't doubt it. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Here's the thing. There's a thing protecting the planet. In theory, we could just renew that. And secondly, we could just resummon Zodiark, because he did a great job of protecting the planet from her. But even more, we could just eliminate despair and hopelessness. You're like, we have to kill her because we obviously can't eliminate despair and hopelessness. Like, the entire point of this is, hey, can you actually make the world a place where people won't want to rage quit? Because, like, I have personal experience in wanting to rage quit. This world kind of sucks. This place kind of is awful. Can you fix it? Or should we just all perish? Is it just for the best? Ugh.
You gonna make it?
I'm just having a moment where I gotta barf. You know how it is. Every time they mention Venat.
I thought. Oh wait, I like Venat. I like Venat.
Well, that's good. That makes one of us. Yeah. Yeah, which is fucking weird. Do you suppose she's abandoned her pursuit of Meteon? What if she's not abandoned it? What if she's reached its intrinsic end? What if she's gotten to that point and she's like, oh no, oh, we can never win this. We're actually shit and we don't deserve to exist. So in order to preserve my own existence, I need other souls to die. So yeet! Because that's kind of where I'm at, meow. Fuck off. And I believe she's a piece of shit. Our answer is we're running away. Cowardice. Pathetic. Weak. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. And other Echo-blessed people. Wow. Gosh. Goodness gracious. What if she's been... See, here's the thing. Vena implants something into Medion, who goes to join Mattia. The others. The collective. Vena becomes Heidelin, because she's a pathetic ass bitch who can't figure out how the fuck to do anything else other than like, well, I'll cut the problem into tiny pieces that are also not solved. And then she protects us and gets weak. And like... Now that's interesting. What if that little thing implanted in Medion allows Medion to, in return, corrupt and infiltrate and become Heidelin? On peut espérer. Gosh, I wonder if such a thing would be at the bottom of Labyrinthos. Rustra required. Not quested, but required. Then Father wants you to talk to them. It may not be persuasion. If you reach a point that you want to stop at and we should stop there, let me know.
I think when we get done, I haven't picked up anything else yet. I think when we get done with the cutscenes that you're finishing up with.
Is this outside help?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I didn't even finish it, I guess. When I finished that little area, then I stopped.
What do you mean, that little area?
Like in the room, when you're done in the room.
Alright, I'm there now, that's why I'm asking. Speak with the Rostra Steward is where you're at?
Yes. Technically, I'm at the retaining bell.
I'm not worried about that, I mean at the point of the quest.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to leave off here?
I think so. It seems like a good spot. Seems like a good spot.
I mean, it seems like it's gonna pick up afterwards, that's why I was kind of asking.
Yeah, like it's kind of in a lull.
Oh no, she spent so much of the ether in contest with Daniel. What a shame. I hope she perishes. Hoo 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 hoo. Alright, then I guess this is our stopping point.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna go ahead and stop things up.